No guttural yell, but a guttural fart this morning for your San Diego Padres. It's all right, 3-3 road trip. That's what we asked for. You hate to go back on what you said. Yeah, you hate to say everything's changed, but it does because you're a human being. Welcome in, Ben and Woods, 97.3 The Fan. Great to be here with you on a Thursday, August 20th. Padres dropped the series to the Mets, and they will limp home with a 500 road trip. We will talk about that game. We will talk about everything else that went on in baseball. Not a great day for San Diego sports, I could say, yesterday at all. We had our good weekend last weekend, and that's what you get, and you know that. I'm Woodsy. Paul Reindl is our executive producer here on National Radio Day. Happy National Radio Day, Paulie.
Hey, how are you? Happy National Radio Day to you.
And, of course, Benjamin Higgins, your friendly neighborhood sports anchor and news anchor tomorrow on Channel 10, ABC.
And tonight now.
And tonight now as well.
Tomorrow you can catch me on. But if it's Radio Day, let's celebrate.
Yeah, National Radio Day.
It's nice to have a day celebrating us.
Yeah, I agree.
What we do.
There's not enough days that celebrate
our daily grind of getting up early to talk nonsense for 4 hours for everybody in San Diego.
Yeah, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to do that every day. I was driving the other day and I had that feeling of gratitude that you're like, I can't believe I've done this for this long, and oh my God, I can't believe my life turned out this way, and I'm so lucky to have fallen in this river, like this river that has just taken me down this road for almost 16 years, which is so stupid to think about. I have no business being in front of this microphone today, but I'm glad that I am. And of course, thank you to the tier ones for making this show everything that it could be and more. It's crazy. I've had so many good memories and times in this business and gotten to do obviously a lot of cool stuff that not a lot of people have gotten to do. So that's cool. Talk to some interesting people over the years. But I met my wife in a radio studio, my wife and mother of my children, met her in a radio studio. And so that's a pretty big deal, right? Like changed the entire course of my life. Everything about this job has changed the entire course of my life. So I'm very grateful to this industry, to this microphone, and to you guys, of course, for making the last 8 years the best of my radio career.
I feel the same way. Get to meet a lot of cool people. We got another roundtable today. Hey, I got to meet Tony Gwynn Jr.
That's
through
true.
radio. He's going to be our special guest on our Epic Wings roundtable today, back from New York. But it's been fun getting to work with you guys for now 8 years, and really my favorite job I've ever had in my life.
Oh yeah, it's not close.
Doesn't feel like a job. Not once has this really felt like work.
Selling art out of the back of my
pretty good
Subaru Impreza or whatever it was, that was pretty fun. Driving to Shreveport and to sell there, having my car break down on the side of the road, having my dad have to come out. It was fun. It was really fun and very cool. I made a lot of money doing it.
I remember donating plasma in college just to make a few bucks.
I remember being so hungry that I wouldn't say flatmates, but like they would like leave their door open. I would walk in and nose around in their pantry in college, right? Being a bartender was pretty fun. That was a fun gig. But it's not sustainable. It was not sustainable for me, my lifestyle. If you had 51,
took advantage of too many perks of the job.
I mean, literally in some cases. But it was just too much. But that was a fun gig. But it also it wore you down to the nub, after a while. You can only do that for so long and had to hang it up there. But no, this has been great, man. So thank you guys for being here. We will celebrate radio every day. It is still the best, most effective way to connect with a local audience that there is. No offense to your beloved television. No offense to podcasters. No offense to anything else, but nothing comes close to the connection that you get through these airwaves. Nothing.
It's
I've
true.
Seen it. It's magical.
I've experienced it.
It can be magical when done right. And I've just always loved that about this. Always.
Yeah, there's different things about television that I absolutely love doing, but you don't form the connection with your audience anywhere close to how you do in radio.
No, it's not even close.
When I saw that it was National Radio Day, I'm trying to think of like what's like my favorite moment in radio or anything like that. And I think the favorite moment actually didn't happen in a radio studio. It didn't happen with a microphone, but it was the opening day Korea game when we had a packed out, like could not find parking at 2 a.m. at 7 Mile Casino to watch that game. Yeah. And it was all our tier ones.
It was crazy.
And I'm not suggesting that like a podcast couldn't arrange that. You know, hey guys, everybody out there listening, we're all meeting up on set. Of course they could. It doesn't really happen though with local radio very often.
Right.
Not a lot of morning shows are gonna be like, hey, we're gonna meet up at 2:30 and hopefully you guys can all make it. And this place was packed. That was one of the I will never forget that moment. That was so cool.
Such a feeling.
So we got rooms at the Rambler.
Yep.
And we were like, okay, we'll sleep for like 3 or 4 hours and then get up and walk over. And I remember getting up and hearing like commotion outside, going, what's going on? And there were like streams of people walking down the sidewalk
at the hotel.
Yeah, from behind
the motel,
like because they parked further away. I'm going, what is going on here? Is there like another event?
Yeah, the motel is like what, half a block from the casino. Yeah. And we said, I remember us saying like, let's meet up, call it 2 a.m. The three of us, we'll be there by 2. So it was like 1:45. I had slept for like an hour and a half or whatever. I was driving because I had some equipment. I was like, even though it's a short drive, I was like, I'll just get closer. And when I realized, I would have been much better off just keeping my car parked and walking because you can't park anywhere on this entire street.
People they got turned away. Yeah. It was one of a million cool moments that we've gotten to experience. I mean, I've been part of births, been part of deaths, been part of a lot. So I'm just really grateful. I love this medium. It makes me very happy.
For me, you don't always know the moment is so special as it's happening, like with yours, Paulie. But I think back to the day that Manny Machado signed with the Padres.
Incredible.
And we were at the old station, and you've heard the clip many times, of the news coming over, the Jeff Passan bomb. But then we stayed on the air for, an extra, hour and a half plus. And everyone, it seemed like, was tuning in. And it felt like, especially in retrospect, a moment where everything changed.
Yeah, powerful.
And now that we are here in the year 2026 and looking back, how everything did change at that moment. Like for San Diego, we were a town, it wasn't good. The Chargers were gone. I wasn't sure that like sports radio was going to survive in San Diego. And then Manny Machado arrived, and the excitement that started to build for the Padres and people who have joined our community since then, it just was such an amazing moment.
Yeah, it was. It was incredible. There's been too many to count. I mean, both of my kids were born, essentially on the radio. They've grown up on the radio.
I got married within this show.
That's right.
Basically on the radio.
Just incredible.
Yeah. A lot of life has happened in 8 years.
Lots and lots of life. We went last night, speaking of my kids, to back to school night. You remember that, Benny?
Of course.
You go down, you go down at like 5 p.m. Now we've got 2 kids in the same school.
It's early back to school night. Sometimes they wait.
Is it?
Sometimes they wait a couple of weeks so the kids can get some projects.
Early in the time.
Early in the school year.
Is back to school night and open house night kind of the same?
Yeah, they're different.
So maybe I'm thinking of open house night.
So, open house is down the road.
Okay.
Back to school night we've given it a week and a half. I want you guys thanks for letting us get your kids in, get them settled. Here are some issues that have been raised. We're going to get this worked on. We hear you on this. This is an update on where we're going to be. But yeah, you go in, you sit down, and you get the spiel from the principal for like 30 minutes. And then you go to your individual kids' class. And we have 2 kids there. So we got to do 2 presentations. Now, the worst part about it is you walk into the class, and they don't have full-size chairs for you to sit in. Right. They have your kids' little tiny chairs. So you're sitting in your little with your knees up, and I'm shifting in my seat because you know me, I don't sit still anyway. So I'm shifting in my seat.
That's when you don't think about when you're a kid. When your parents are coming to visit your school.
Sitting in
everything is built for you little humans.
And so we're sitting at Taylor's desk, and I'm like, I cannot get. And my knees are literally that's what I said. I go, I just cannot get comfortable. So finally, we went to dinner before, and we ate at a favorite place of ours. And both of us kind of were feeling queasy after. It wasn't great. And now I'm concerned that I'm not going to be able to go back because I
hate that.
I ate my favorite thing at like my favorite place, and it didn't hit.
Now, I know we won't name the place, but I know you've had many, many good meals at that restaurant, right?
All of them to that point. Maybe it was, and this is what I'm working through in my head. Maybe it was the tiny chair, a lot of people packed into a room, that feeling also of like being back in school. You know what I mean? Like all of this maybe, but Hannah said that she wasn't.
The smell of school can make you a little
smell
nauseous.
of school can make you a little sick. But I was sitting there going, this is not good, man. And I also, Hannah, she gets mad at me because I don't just sit and I'm just unfocused. I'm just an unfocused person. And I have ADD and I just get antsy. So at one point I just stood up. I just had to go stand in the back of the room because I was I also had to fart and I wasn't going to. So I would hold that in because of that meal. Whatever that meal was, it got me. And so I was like, this
stuffy classroom.
Yes. And I just
filled with adults. You didn't want to.
I like all the kids in the class, but and the parents are all great, but I was just not feeling my best. And I just got bummed about the restaurant because it's such a good place. And I'm going to have to give them another shot. But then I laid there last night when we got home, choking down like vomit, laying in bed going, just don't throw up, dude. Just go to sleep. You'll sleep it off. Still feel a little queasy. When I think about it.
It's tough because everybody deserves a bad night. A pitcher who's, 10-1, is going to win the Cy Young Award, but they could have one night where they're just off, and it doesn't mean they're any less of a pitcher. And a restaurant can be the same way. Like you go and have really 5-6 really good meals, and then one time you go and it's just off and you don't love it, but it clouds you going forward.
Yeah,
that is tough.
100%.
It's in my head, and now I kind of still taste what I ate. I could make myself vomit right now on the air if you wanted to. I could literally work myself into a tizzy where I would vomit.
You've done that before, haven't you?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't meant to really, but I could get there is what I'm telling you right now. If you really wanted me to, I could get there.
That changes things for me then.
It does.
Because you said something just a minute ago that I wanted to bring up because it reminded me of a headline that I saw this morning in our beloved prep service. But I'm nervous now that you might vomit if we continue with this segment.
As long as it's not about what I ate last night.
It's not about what you ate.
Okay.
It is about back to school, though.
Mm-hmm.
The headline, I'll just tell you the headline that I clicked the link on because it said, a teacher has a fart corner in her classroom. And I go, I'm interested in learning more about that. You said it smelled a little bit in that.
No, I had to. I had to fart. And so I was just holding it in. So I was uncomfortable. It was hot. And then my knees were up to my chest, which is an excellent fart position. And so I was just going, I don't want to do this. Like I need to walk away. I need to get out of here.
When you have babies, you actually push their legs around.
Oh yeah, you fart
gas out.
It's the best, dude.
Like a wheelbarrow. The wheels. It's part of the. It is part of the job.
When their belly hurts, yeah.
As a parent, you actually.
Buddy, you good? You want to fart? You? Yes. All right, you're good.
Well, this teacher.
That's why you get so mad when they have no gratitude for you. You're like, I farted you.
You know what I did?
I sucked snot out of your nose with a nose, Frida. You owe me everything. You owe me everything. You're gonna bitch about what you got for dinner? I used to have to fart you like 4 times a day. You vomited in my mouth. Like, come on.
Oh my gosh. So yeah, this teacher,
fart corner.
She's a elementary school teacher in Houston.
Okay.
And it said
I'll go over to the fart corner.
She said she posted this video of a similar, like, here's how the classroom works to her children. And it said a TikTok that got millions and millions of views. She's showing off the fart corner. And I said, okay, well, now I need to know. So here's the video that she posted explaining what the fart corner is and how it works.
This is our fart corner. If you need to fart, simply come over here, fart, take about 10 seconds, get your little spray going on, go sit down. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody cares. Nobody's worried about it.
Are you? Oh,
So,
my Lord.
Her point is everybody farts.
Everybody farts.
And yes, farts can be funny, but everyone, it doesn't have to be funny. Everyone does it. If you have to, just go in the fart corner. Everyone's going to know what you're doing, but because we're normalizing it, it's not going to be a problem.
I think it's pretty genius, actually.
Obviously, when this got a bunch of views, people started commenting. Of course, you're going to have everybody from I love this idea to what the hell is going on at this school. People are like, why can't they just go to the bathroom?
Over there again. Kids will always notice everything.
Kids will.
They will count. They will turn it into a thing.
But if you, let's be honest, there's no kid or adult that's going into the bathroom to fart. There's just not. No kid is
I have to
10
fart,
years
so
old or 8 years old.
Bathroom. Yeah, no.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now, people were like saying, like, yeah, why wouldn't you just tell the kids they can go to the bathroom? She wrote a follow-up. She's like, of course they can go to the bathroom. They don't even have to ask.
You don't have to go to the fart corner. You can go to the fart corner.
If you don't want to go to the bathroom, if you don't care if anybody knows that you're going to the fart corner, go for it. But if you also have to just get up and go to the restroom, she's allowing them to do that as well.
I do agree with Frank here. He says everyone cares. Everyone is paying attention. There's no way you could just get up, sidle on over to the fart corner, and then they hear the spray, and then you're like, and I mean,
the Lysol or whatever.
Kids are gonna die. You're gonna be, and you're right. They'll be like, you guys, Ben went to the fart corner 6 times, and then you're fart Ben for the farty Ben.
Can you imagine if we're just sitting here like in the radio station? We had a fart corner. It's like, all right, let's get ready for don't do this.
I'll be back.
Like, I'll be right back.
Oh, Paulie's over in the corner.
God, yeah. Dominic says it's like a
Febreze.
It's like it's like a smoking area in a restaurant. You can still smell the smoke.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm back.
I just think, yeah. I mean, the alternative is go to the bathroom, which
they're allowed to do. She said they can fart in their seats if they want.
Yeah, like, fart in your seat.
You're not going to get in trouble.
I like that idea, though.
She wanted to make it less embarrassing.
Yeah,
she wanted to give them the space, and it sounded like they kind of enjoyed it.
I think that they're probably having the time of their lives with this thing. I just think it's funny, man.
This is our
fart corner.
This is our
That's
fart
our favorite
corner.
part.
If you need to
fart corner,
simply come over here, fart, take about 10 seconds, get your little spray going on, go sit down. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody cares. Nobody was worried about it.
That's incredible. She's a forward-thinking teacher. I think that's really great. It's a challenge, man. I looked up last night and I just felt great appreciation and sympathy also for. So we're in the kinder room, and we're sitting on the tiny chairs, and there's a lot. He's got a lot of kids in class. Now they have 2 teachers, and this was the first year they said, "Oh, if you have children, you need to bring them because not everybody's going to get a sitter for an hour." Bring them to the school. They just can't come in the classroom. So we're sitting in there. Of course, they're in, what do they call it? They call it a cottage. It's a trailer. So it's nice. Let's fancy it up. It's their cottage. It's a casita.
We call them portables.
Yeah. This is a cottage. And so there's a ramp up to that cottage. So the teacher's up there doing her spiel, and all you hear is this outside. And you look over, and there's 9 little heads banging on the glass in the middle of the thing. And I'm looking around the other parents, because Taylor wasn't there, so it wasn't mine. So it stops for a second, and then they're like, "Hey, Mom, Dad!
Oh my God,
it's my classroom!" Finally, one of the teachers went, "Get down!" And I just thought to myself, they have to do this every day, all day. That's their whole life. Is dealing with these lunatics, man. It was so good. But we got great ones. So we were really happy. The other thing I found, both teachers were like, essentially, I'll sum it up for you in how I would say it. All right, playtime's over. No more effing around. We're going to get after this. This is their career now. I left the meeting and I got home to Bo. I go, hey, summer's over, dude. Like, you're reading 45 minutes a night. We're multiplication tables. We are grinding on this thing. Hannah's like, calm down. I'm like, were you in that meeting? Did you hear what she said? Like, we're not easing into the school year at all. We are ripping it right off. So here we go. It's on now.
How'd you do with the other parents? Did
Great.
You meet anybody nice?
Make
some friends?
I know a lot of them.
Yeah.
I know a lot of them, which is great. Bo's got really good friends in his class, best friends. And then Taylor's made a new friend, Cole, And so they're like thick as thieves. And he told me, he goes, I go, does Cole like baseball? He goes, oh, yeah, he loves baseball. I go, what team does he like? He goes, he likes the Astros. He likes the Cubs. He likes the Giants. He likes the Padres. He likes the Rangers. And I go, oh, like he likes all of those teams. Oh, yeah, he's a big fan of all of those. I go, I don't think Cole knows what he's talking about, but that's all right. He's going to hone it into the one that really he likes.
Keeping his options open.
Yeah, he's keeping his options
open.
One
of those teams should make the playoffs.
But they're like already super tight, and it's great. It was great. And yeah, it was packed. I mean, it was packed with parents last night, which is great. You want the to be involved. But it was an experience. It always is.
We have a 3-hour show today, so maybe we ought to start going because I know Paulie's got some great audio for us on Throwback Thursday. We will set the menu for what we've got coming up. It will start with, unfortunately, a Padres crap up of a 4-2 loss to the New York Mets yesterday. Had a chance at the end, had some chances in the beginning. Were unable to really get to old friend Bob Stock on the mound yesterday, and that's a disappointing way to end what had otherwise been a pretty good last couple of weeks for the San Diego Padres. So we will discuss it all coming up, getting things started, going until 9 o'clock, then heading over for our Epic Wings, Epic Padres Roundtable. It's Ben and Woods on San Diego's on National Radio Day, broadcasting live from our Bill House studios. We know how on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. GEGE 000-466. For a full list of games and rules, play at 7 Mile Casino. Visit 7milecasino.com.
Well, we just talked about 7 Mile Casino as one of our it's part of one of our favorite radio moments of all time. Being able to meet and hang out with so many of the tier ones, watching them enjoy the food, the ambiance, the televisions, and the California style blackjack, the Texas Hold'em, the Pai Gow, and the Baccarat at 2 a.m. was outstanding.
So, and that is not something like was one off. You could go at 2 a.m. today and order the Kung Pao chicken from the 24/7 players menu, as many people did that night. The only thing that is different is you shouldn't have as many parking issues if you go at 2 a.m.
Correct.
On a normal night as you did the night that we went and watched the game. But otherwise, you're going to find a fantastic experience where they love taking care of their players, making you comfortable with great dealers, great chairs, just a great environment for your California-style blackjack. Pai Gow, got Texas Hold'em, and, of course, Baccarat at 7 Mile Casino.
Check it out for yourself. Just 7 minutes from downtown. It's true. He just here. I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. I meant to ask you, Woods, if you made good use of the $60 you took from me yesterday. When I last saw you, you were leaving the building, eagerly heading toward an elderly woman's house to once again pilfer through her baseball card collection. You'd already done this once.
Yeah, did it last weekend.
Came through with binders of new material.
In fact, I believe it called it fantasy to
It was.
take advantage of an elderly person who did not know
what she had.
what
on
they
her
had.
hands.
Yeah.
That being said, she did know what she had.
She was a little more savvy than
I thought,
realized. Yeah.
which is fine. And but sometimes the fleecer becomes the fleeced, and I'll tell you why.
Oh, no.
So went yesterday with my 60, and there were about 8 binders, I thought, left for sale. So I pay her, and I start loading the binders. And I'm looking, and I'm like, all right, I've gone through some of these. Like, all right, but still, this is going to be fun, right? And it was. So I wrap up. She says, oh, I've got more. If you want them. And I go, why are you doing? Like, yeah. She's like, first one's 25. Next one's 60. I'm like, all right, okay. If I'm here. And she goes, I was just going to list them all, separate. And I go, well, I'll just take them because I don't want to come out here again in 4 days. She's moving on Wednesday. So she's running out of time. And I go, what else do you have? And so we go back to that bathroom, And on the bottom shelf, tucked way back, are more binders, a lot more binders. And I go, well, how much do you want for these? And she goes, make me an offer. I go, which is like the worst thing. So I said, you want to do another?
You don't actually know what's in any of them?
No idea.
So how do you make an offer on that?
Well, there's like 10 binders.
Yeah.
So I was like, you want to do another 60? And she goes, sure. I go, all right, well, I got to run to the ATM. So I would have had to go to the ATM anyway. So I go down to the ATM, get out another 60. It really brought back eerie feelings of my youth. It really did.
Pulling out cash.
My stomach's kind of bubbling. I'm like hurrying. I just want to get home. Like it was very, very traumatic. So I
There it was.
Yeah.
Glory hole.
Yes. Running back and forth to the glory hole, Paulie. That's exactly what I meant. So go back to her house, give her the 60, load up the binders. So get them home. And I brought them in like 3 at a time and would work through it to see if there were any gems in there. And I would look up this set. These are the cards to look for, just like I did last time. Keep it moving because I had a lot of cards to go through. I would flip to, that's a nice one, 584. Flip, flip, flip. Gone.
584 is missing.
Yeah, pretty much, not all, but pretty much the really valuable cards from each baseball binder were pulled. Now,
someone had done the exact same thing.
Correct. Her.
Before.
Her.
And pulled
Yeah.
the card.
Going
She
through
has.
them like,
Yep.
Barry Bonds.
Yeah, yeah.
Take that
Well,
one. Ken
and
Griffey
so-
Jr. I'll take that.
No, there's more Griffies than I knew how to shake a stick at, dude. So I go, so I'm sitting, and I'm not mad. Then I got to the basketball, though, and I found some basketball cards that are through the roof. If I get them graded one day and they come back good, but they are in immaculate shape. So, yes, this will all pay off months, maybe even years down the road. But there was some.
You weren't really going to go down the basketball card road.
I really wasn't.
thought,
I'll go
but-
down the Michael Jordan road, though.
Did you find a Jordan?
I found like 15 Jordans,
Wow.
like really cool ones. But again, if graded well, they're going to make a lot of money. So that's great. His market kind of goes through the roof still. But like if I was going to sell anything, I'd have a hard time making 120 back selling any of those cards raw. You know what I mean? I don't think I could get it. But
It's crazy how it works.
But it's crazy how it works.
Literally, like you and I were texting about them yesterday. I'm like, so many of those cards, you can go online and find them. Yeah, ungraded or anything for like
$2
to $3.
Yeah, but graded's over $1,000.
Right.
Right? Like it's going to cost me a little bit more. My wife is probably vomiting in her hand right now listening to this, but sorry, this is the life you chose, for better or for worse. And but I'll say this, she got me good. Savor the flavor because it's not going to happen again, mostly because you're out of baseball cards. So that's the only reason it won't happen again. But she did get me.
Speaking of cards, I did see that Topps has already created a card of Fernando Tatis Jr.'s Grand Slam robbery.
Oh yeah, I bought one last
Tuesday night at Citi Field. You actually have one?
I bought one.
Wow. So it's not a one of one. They're making this available to a lot of people. How much did you pay for it?
They're like $6.
They're $9 each.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in theory, like, yes, they can send you a base card, just a regular one, or you could get a one of one, or a one of 10, or one of 25, or whatever. But I just wanted the card because that's going to look really cool.
It'll look really cool.
Very fun moment. All right, so
it's about the only fun moment from our trip to New York.
Yeah, the game was over yesterday and figured, well, you know what? I'm actually going to look forward to the SDFC game last night.
Yeah.
And so 7:30 is late.
Clear my palate a little bit.
I'm home at that point, and I flip it on, thinking, all right, here comes something. You can really tell the difference. And again, we're still soccer newbies. We've been learning from Darren Smith and Craig Elston and others here in our second season of MLS play. But it was so apparent to see the difference with no Anders Dreyer on the field yesterday. That they still kind of pass the ball around like they used to, but then when they get it down onto the offensive end of the field and try to score, there just was nothing happening without Anders there to make it happen. And
no, they had all the possession in the first half.
They had the possession,
79% possession. They could not do anything with it.
But no real chances until they did get the one.
Well,
the
they had a couple
at the end of the first half.
They had a couple looks, but it was like every look was just kicked kind of weakly right into the goalie's arms. So just shot on goal, and the guy's like, hey, thank you. I mean, this is like a can of corn.
Yeah, they clearly missed Anders Dreyer, who was serving his red card suspension for yesterday. Portland, meanwhile, some really great goals. 2 really long ones, another one in the second half. The go-ahead goal was a nice feed. They ended up going on to the 3-1 win last night, just kind of completing, as you said, Woods, fairly dismal sports day for us in San Diego yesterday. Hopefully,
good news,
better days are ahead.
Good news is we're used to it.
We are used to it. And
it's scabbed over.
Padres will return tomorrow to take on the Minnesota Twins. SDFC's home on Saturday night for their next match, as well as they come back to Snapdragon Stadium. Who are they taking on Saturday? I believe it is Colorado is coming, the Rapids to SDFC. So here's what we got coming up for you on the program today, setting the menu for Ben and Woods. Get to our Padres Wrap-Up, our discussion of the 4-2 loss to the Mets in just a moment. And then at 7 o'clock, we're going to take you back on Throwback Thursday. Paulie's got some clips from the last 8 years of Ben and Woods, 7 or 8 years of some of our favorite stuff from this week in our show history. So we'll do that at 7. 7:25 is Don't Do This. We can talk about the Pete Alonso controversy from last night, where he had what looked to everybody in attendance to be a home run ball called foul, and then they reviewed it, and it was still foul. So we will talk about that and more. And then in our 8 o'clock hour, we'll have some Real or Fake on a Throwback Thursday, and then Eno Saris from The Athletic will join us at 8:40 for some smart baseball on our SDCCU fan hotline. It's not Big Bang Banking, it's better, all leading up to the Padres Epic Wings Roundtable at 9. Sounds good?
Sounds great to
All
me.
Right, let's check traffic, and then we will get into yesterday's game, our crap-up of the 4-2 loss to the Mets, coming up next year on 97.3 The Fan.
From the 97.3 The Fan Traffic Center, here's your latest traffic update.
Escondido, the southbound 15, moving pretty well. A crowded spot at West Bernardo Drive. Then you're fine all the way to the 5. Joey Vlasny with Odyssey, San Diego traffic.
This update is brought to you by the California Office of Traffic Safety.
My mom, my papa, my daddy. Where's the Caltrans? On the freeway, right next to speeding cars.
Please be careful.
Be alert. Be work zone alert. Brought to you by the kids of Caltrans.
It's a shame if they lose.
You got a problem.
How did things play out in yesterday's game?
Supremely stupid.
It's time for the Padres Wrap-Up with Ben and Woods. Brought to you by Hamul Casino Resort. Hey, player, here's something to cheer you up. The rooftop pool's open, day passes are available, and the spa is calling your name. Hamul Casino Resort, the player's place.
We'll give it 16 minutes of salt, and then we'll, get back on the pump and figure it out.
This game has got to come to an end. Ben swings and hits it in the air up the left field line. Rengifo over, and this one gone. Oh, my. Right in front of the foul pole. First row, just fair. No idea how it was fair, but it was. And a 2-run homer will give the Mets a 2-0 lead here in the 4th. 0-1 pitch, he swings away and hits a little number. That's a fair ball in front of the plate. Throw to second is in time, and Bogart's throw to first, a double play. Lindor never left home plate until it was way too late. He thought it was a foul ball. It was not. And just like that, 2 down, nobody on. Tatis swings, hits it out towards left center field. Ewing on the run. He's not going to get there. It's over his head. One hops up against the wall. Bogarts will score. Fernando into second base, an RBI double, and a 2-1 game here in the 5th. One coming, line the other way into right field. That's a base hit. Charged by Tatis. Alvarez being waved. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag by Campusano. He's out at home. Alvarez tried to slide around the tag, and Campy got him. Anything you can do, I can do better. And Tatis throws out Alvarez at home to end the inning. Estrada delivers, and a ground ball to shortstop. Song has it. Long throw to second. Oh, it gets away. Goes into right field. Ewing has scored. Lindor going to be held at third. Bichette ends up at second base. It's now 3-1, and instead of 2 outs, the Padres get none. And Young hits a rocket up the middle into center and a base hit. Bichette trots home from third. Ben's going to go first to third. RBI single for Jared Young. And now 4-1 in the Sheet swings, rips it on a line into right field. That's down and a base hit. Rengifo rounding third. He's going to score. Benj's throw will go to third, not in time. Pinch hit, RBI single, Gavin Sheets. And a 2-run game here in the ninth. Here's the 1-1. Hayes hits it on the ground up the middle. It'll be right by the bag at second. Simeon hits the base, throws to first, and a double play to end the game. Ground ball right to Simeon, right at the bag. And with that, the Mets will take this series. Road trip comes to an end with the Mets winning this one 4-2 as the Padres go 3-3 through Cleveland and New York.
Pride ourselves in trying to win as many series as we can. You go on the road to a team that's playing good, lose the series, a couple of tight games that just didn't go our way, and we got to go home and get back at it. And the good thing is we love playing at home, and we're pretty good at home. So looking forward to this homestand.
You've gotten, I think, 4 quality starts in a row, 5 and 6, 9 this month. You weren't getting that for most of the season. What does that do for just the group, the pitching staff in general, and what can it do in terms of keeping guys in the bullpen fresh?
Yeah, you're right. I think leading up to that, bullpen was getting used quite a bit, and now they've been given a little bit of a breather here with a couple off days and the starters going deep in games. We love how the starting staff is going right now. I think they've taken to it. That they can be a big part of us winning. They have been a big part of us winning a lot of games here lately, and we'll need more of that. As the season ends, and to keep our bullpen fresh when we really need them.
Yeah, first drop series for the Padres since July 23rd when they lost 3 of 4 at the Atlanta Braves in the second series of the second half of the season. After that, they won 7 and split 1 with the Arizona Diamondbacks. So, yeah, we knew it would eventually happen. Brian Lawrence told us it would happen. Craig Stammen told us it would happen. They were not going to just win constantly the last 40 to 50 games of the season. Sure. There's going to be some setbacks, some stuff to overcome. I think what was surprising to me, though, Woods, is both of the losses in this series to the Mets. I felt confident they were going to come back and win both times. Monday I did, and yesterday after they responded to the 2-run home run by Carson Bench, which I felt like Jesse did. When Carson Bench took that swing, I had, you watch enough baseball. You see swings and you go, ooh, that one looks like it's gone. Sometimes they die in the warning track. Sometimes they don't. But you almost always have a feeling before it's gone like, ooh, I need to pay attention to this one. That one, I didn't even look up, basically. I saw the swing and I go,
I thought it was foul ball.
I thought it was a foul ball. I thought it was probably about 300 feet, somewhere. If it was, maybe someone's going to catch it. Maybe it was going to fall in foul territory. No thought in my mind that was a home run.
None whatsoever.
When it went off the bat of Carson Bench.
But it was.
But it was 356 feet opposite field. And it came, frustratingly, when Michael King looked as good as he has looked pretty much all season. Yeah. Retired the first 9 guys. He made Bo Bichette look so silly in the first inning with the swing, with that movement, riding inside to the right-handed batter. I'm going, all right, this is it. We finally have got Michael King, and he ended up throwing a quality start. Went 6 innings, gave up more than 6 innings, gave up just 4 hits and 2 runs. A really good start for Michael King, what we've been waiting for. And the Padres did not turn it into a victory, which has been a problem all season long. They had the stat on the broadcast. Michael King is getting less run support than any other starter in baseball, and it's not even that close, quite frankly.
Feels like that way for sure.
Probably a little bit lucky that he's 8-9 at this point because he is really getting no offense from the San Diego Padres this season.
Yeah, it's hard. It's a game of ups and downs, and Manny can get 3 knocks, including a homer the night before, and then the next day can come out and look like he didn't play baseball ever. And Jackson Merrill can be as white hot as anybody on the planet, come out, strike out 5-6 consecutive times in a row, or consecutive is in a row, 6 consecutive times, I think, just looking, again, lost. It's a game of adjustment. He's going to have to make an adjustment. Manny's going to have to make an adjustment. The double play balls are brutal. They're just brutal.
You want him to make hard contact. When he hits a hard ground ball at someone,
make hard contact in the air.
Yeah,
make hard contact in the air. That's really
the inevitable outcome,
right?
I'd rather you punch, obviously, a ground ball double play.
Yeah, at that level,
punch
for Bo and his team. Make hard contact on the ground, hit it hard, and see what happens. For this level,
if you're not lifting it,
you're toast.
then,
You're just toast. And so, you're starting to see that. So again, adjustments need to be made, certainly. And, you can't strand leadoff doubles. You just can't in a close game. It just can't happen.
Ty
at that
France
level.
in the top of the sixth did not move him at all.
It's just a really unproductive AB from Jackson with a punch out. There's times when a punch out's okay. I wouldn't have minded if Austin Hayes would have punched out instead of hitting into double play in the ninth, right? But it just didn't happen. Didn't happen yesterday at all. I'm not going to come in here and flip out and say that, you should let Sung Moon Song hit in that scenario. Craig obviously thought Austin Hayes and said it. He's a better hitter than Sung Moon Song, and I don't think there's any question that that's the case based on a track record.
I don't disagree.
But if Song strikes out, Fernando comes up.
That's the one thing is you really want to see Fernando Tatis Jr. get up in that situation.
Yes.
And I'm never saying go up there and strike out, but you can't
hit into a double play.
You can't hit into a double play there.
Who was on first? Who's on first what's on second?
I believe, unless they pinch ran for him.
No.
But he's the one who had the RBI single, so he would have been on first. I don't remember if they sent in Jace Bowen to pinch run for him, but he was the one who got the hit. It was Rengifo singled, Campy walked, and then Sheets singled to drive in the run and make it 4-2. And then the next batter was Austin Hayes pinch hitting for Sungmun Song. Sheets had pinch hit
got
four and got the
bleeder.
knock
That's right.
to right field that fell in, that drove in the first run. And then they brought in Austin Hayes, which was righty versus righty as opposed to lefty versus righty. I was a little surprised. Again, not that I felt any confidence in Sungmun Song in that situation. It was more like, yes, but you are putting Austin Hayes in a dicey position here. He's noted for hitting lefties.
Yep.
You're putting him in against a righty, and there's a runner at first base where he could hit into a double play, which is exactly what happened in that situation.
Yeah, he hits lefties at a 350 clip. He hits righties at a 179.
Yeah, Tyler says Bowen had already been in the game, so
that's right.
He
had
for himself.
Sheets running for himself,
which means you can't really send him. He's not fast enough to steal.
Yeah, and if you get a swing and a miss, I don't know.
You've hung him out to dry out
Sheets
at second
was
base.
hitting for Bowen.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, okay.
Which was smart. I mean, get the lefty in there, got the hit. I mean, that was correct managing at that point. You needed base runners. You need to get the tying run.
Well, I mean, you got Austin Hayes
on base.
You got Austin Hayes for a reason. I think it's to hit left-handers. But again,
that wasn't a left-hander.
I know. For whatever reason, he decided that he'd rather have righty-righty than righty-lefty. And, he pushed that button and it didn't work. And Austin Hayes wraps into another double play and ends the game. But, yeah. It is what it is.
Part of the reason, of course, Stammen was in that situation was because Xander Bogaerts had to leave the game with an apparent leg injury after the seventh inning. That's why Sungmun Song had moved over from third, where he had started for Manny on a DH day, and moved over to shortstop, which led to a lot of scrambling and pinch hitting and a lot of different things that you wouldn't have had to do. I think you would have let Xander hit in that situation, and then if it gets a hit, that's great. And then you've got Sheets to pinch hit in the 9-hole. And then you can get Sheets up there. And then you get Fernando Tatis going. But because of Xander's injury, Padres were left shorthanded on the bench a little bit at the end of the game.
It's a hammy?
That's what Jesse was saying, that it looked like they took a swing and reached for his hammy a little bit and ended up coming out of the game between innings. I don't think
here's we got post-game audio here.
He's fine. I think he just had a cramp. He's just being precautious with it. And a hot day like today, humid, long travel. Felt like it was the right time to get him out of the game.
Hamstring cramp unrelated to the hit by pitch.
Yeah, unrelated. Yeah.
Good.
But unfortunately, also tough night for Sungmun Song, who commits the error in the bottom of the eighth inning.
Not his best day. It happens.
Provided some insurance for the New York Mets that turned out, it's always that insurance you never need. They needed that insurance. Padres did score what would have been the tying run had they gotten out of that inning. And I think the decision was right to go for the double play. It's just the execution was poor. He got rid of it quickly. It was that tough situation. It's first and third, one out after the Lindor single. You don't want any runs to score because you're already down one. So, two is much tougher job in the top of the ninth. So you could go home on that play and try to get the out at home, which would have been a tag play. Not an easy play, but it could have been possible. He was heading in that direction. Or you can go and gamble to try to end the inning with the double play, but he's heading the wrong direction and has to do that spin really fast, hurried throw because he knows if he doesn't get the turn at first, they're going to score that run at home. I mean, was it a bad decision or just bad execution? I'm not sure.
It's a very hard scenario to be in when the ball is hit your way. So I don't know. I don't like to go back on proclamations and declarations. I don't like to, and I'm not going to, because we all said at the beginning, 500 road trip. That's what you need right now. Go 500 on this road trip. Come back home. If you're, 500, fine. Lick your proverbial wounds and get after it against Minnesota. That's all you can do. And I don't want to come in here and be like, of course people made the case. Oh, we were a grand slam robbery away from getting swept. Okay, well, they were two guys thrown out at the plate in the same inning. If one ball bounced, you know what I mean? Like that's not really how it works. I'll take how they played that game, certainly. Mm-hmm. And, they didn't get out there and get crushed at all. They're in every game. They're fighting hard. I don't think you can deny that. The baseball is meaningful. I'm good. Like,
the series
this is
didn't
kind of what
change
we
anything
want.
for me
No,
for the rest of the season.
I don't think they're worse.
Yeah.
I just think that It does go to show you, man, that the big dogs all have to hunt. They have to. Like, it's almost – you did have that one game where it was like the bottom of the order that really came through, but all of this has been part of Jackson's resurgence, Toddy's resurgence. Manny has got to get it going a little bit more.
And, it's not an excuse, but you see that a lot at the end of day game after a night game, at the end of road trips for the East Coast, that they don't play their best baseball. Hopefully, when they come back home, they can play like they've been playing. We'll talk about that. We'll get to some Throwback Thursday clips from Paulie as we start our 7 a.m. hour next with Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan. Hour number 2 of Ben and Woods. It is Thursday morning. Quick update. Samad Taylor has started his rehab assignment. Actually began on Tuesday. Had a home run yesterday.
Spark plug, baby.
It's interesting. Was looking at the numbers, and Luis Rengifo has essentially just completely picked up where Samad Taylor left off. So before Taylor got hurt, he was hitting .330 with a .410 OBP and .398 slug. 1 homer, 11 RBIs, 6 steals over 26 games. Then Rengifo arrives, hitting .313, 409 OBP, .455 slug, 4 homers, 13 RBIs, 3 steals in 29 games. I don't know. Is there a place for both of those guys on the roster at the same time? They do have slightly different skill sets, for sure.
Well, I mean, Samad is a
better defender,
yeah, and you
faster.
can actually play left field.
Correct.
And I think, but I mean, look, I think Austin Hayes is probably the luxury, right? That's probably the
bat luxury.
The
that
bat luxury that you could say. Well, I mean, and listen, I know yesterday's game notwithstanding, I think Sungmoon Song has a place on this roster. I do. Defense, I know, you made an error, but I think defensively, you got to have him on the roster. He's got some speed. He's not the world's greatest hitter, but
well, I think one of the issues with Sungmoon Song, and we've seen it now this year, the guy plays well with regular playing time.
Correct.
And when he was getting it, when the Padres were thin, he was showing marked improvement at the plate. He was sharp in the field. Now, as the Padres hitters have started getting going and there's been less room in the lineup and he's been sitting on the bench more, now he comes in and he looks rusty. He looks like he hasn't been in for a while. But I don't think this team can afford right now to play Sungmoon Song a lot and try to keep him sharp because they need other guys in the lineup on most days. So you're not going to get him at his best because you're not playing him regularly.
See, TOM says Bowen is going down when Taylor is back. Maybe. I mean,
Jace is so fast, though.
So fast.
Maybe, but I think you want to have Jace
probably
Bowen.
Actually have him over Sungmoon Song.
I think you want to have Jace Bowen on your playoff roster. Yeah, if you're going to the playoffs.
So your backup infielder then is Rengifo?
I mean, you're hoping in the playoffs
that you don't need him.
No backup infielders are really coming into play. And if it is, it's because of an injury, and I don't know, you probably...
So you got a bench. You got a bench.
You do have Tatis that you can bring into the infield if you needed to move guys around. And you can Jake over to short or third or whatever if you needed to in a pinch.
Yeah, that's true.
So I do think that there may not be a spot for Sungmoon Song on the playoff roster.
Well, it's like Tyler says, need a backup shortstop. Song is the only legit option other than Jake Cronenworth. Cronenworth can go play short.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, let's not count our chickens playoff wise. We're only a game up right now in the wild card.
I'm not counting chickens, but you do want to plan for it, in case you get there. That's it's not assuming they are going to get there.
Well, I would see planning for it if it started next week. There's 34 games to go.
But when you hit September, you have to have.
Don't you get an extra roster spot?
You do.
Okay,
you can't have guys in the minors and then bring them up and then put them on the playoff roster unless there's an injury. You have to kind of decide going into
fake
September.
An injury like the Dodgers do. Neck inflammation is the latest one with Edwin Diaz.
And then, that's right.
Yeah,
neck on the IL.
So I was listening to Eno, who we'll have on today. Saris at 8:40. He was doing rates and barrels, and it wasn't just the Dodgers that did it. Somebody else did the neck inflammation, and he goes, "Dude, come on, everybody's inflamed right now. We're really putting people on the IL for inflammation. If that's the case, no one would ever play." So yeah, I think that's definitely something that you can do come playoff time, but we got to get there first.
And then I don't know if I missed it. Did not hear anything about Joe Musgrove and an official final rehab start. Maybe I know they talked about it being in either AA or AAA tomorrow, which would then set him up to potentially pitch the last game of the homestand on Wednesday against his old team, the Pittsburgh Pirates, in his return. But I don't think Craig Stammen had any pregame availability, and I don't remember hearing it addressed in the postgame yesterday. They didn't have the postgame on TV, so a lot of what Paulie has played to me
I was not sure if he even met with the media
because they Bob Scanlon, they kept teasing it and then they never got to it. Maybe they were just working on some stuff in the clubhouse and they had to end the telecast. So a lot of this audio is new to me, and I did not hear an update on Joe Musgrove.
I mean,
he
I
wasn't
have
asked about it after the game.
I have a source. My source says it'll be against Pittsburgh, but take it for what it's worth.
All right. So that would probably
So there you
mean one more rehab start tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then likely Wednesday would be his day in the series finale against the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Yeah, which would be sick.
That would be pretty cool.
Yep. So it times out well. So maybe my source was right.
Paulie, would you like to take us down the archives in a Throwback Thursday here? What do you got for us?
I would
this
love
week?
to. Rule of 3. I got 3 fun clips for you guys today. One of our first clips, really, as a show, at least on 97.3 The Fan. We'd only been here for a couple of months, this is a classic. We bring it back. This is the one of a handful that no matter what, we're going to play it every year around this time.
We'll dedicate this, by the way, to our pal Clay Murray. Speaking of National Radio Day, Paulie,
I love Clay.
We used to work with Clay.
Yeah.
Clay used to strike me out in adult league. He's his daughter Remy turns 9. They're on their going to the first day of school today. So happy first day of school. Happy birthday. Happy National Radio Day. To Clay, we'll dedicate this clip to you guys.
Yes. Don't remember exactly how we got into it. We're talking a little music, and Ben mentioned that it was he'd always wanted to be able to hit the falsetto notes,
the high notes,
and
like my favorite vocal style,
because you've got such a deep, rich voice, and you can't do the.
I want to be able to do it.
I think because there's the whole segment. I only pulled a clip here, but the whole segment we played. I think we came back with that song. I believe in a thing called love.
Yeah,
just listen to the rhythm of my heart, and that kind of got us going about that high notes and all
song
that.
Kicks ass.
Yeah, just listen to the rhythm of my heart.
Guitar.
And so you challenged Ben immediately. Said, "Well, come on,
let's hear
it." And he's like, "I don't want to do it." And you're like, "Come on, we're a morning show. We're on a new station. Let's go.
Get after it."
And he tried it, and I will always give you credit for at least attempting, Ben.
This guy's got huge stuff.
All right, so do you have any tips for me? I mean, you can kind of hit the high.
Let's see. Tips. Kind of feel it in your face, not so much your stomach. Yeah, in your face, not your stomach.
I've never successful gotten up there on this song in particular.
The
which is one I like
baritone
to sing
kind of comes from here.
Yeah,
right?
sure, I know that.
Down here.
I can give you the.
Yeah.
I can give you down low,
right?
But I can't give you up high.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Not a thing.
Okay.
Just kind of feel it in your nose.
This is terrifying. This is actually terrifying.
It's terrifying to sing on the radio.
But I will do my best.
All right, here we go.
All right, here we go. Bring it up for me, Paul. She had a place in his life.
Just getting warmed up.
He never made her think twice.
All right.
As he rises
half
to
the song in his
her
normal
apology,
voice. Yeah, he's just
anybody
talking.
else would surely know.
Still waiting on the falsetto.
I know it's coming. Yeah. He's watching her go
lower. Uh-oh, here we go.
But what a fool believes he sees. The wise man has the power. See, I can't.
That's my favorite. That was so good in my life.
I just know it gets so high there that if I didn't start a little bit lower, like where am I going to go?
KG the Elvis said, giving it the William Shatner treatment. Yeah. She's watching her go. But what a fool believes he sees. The wise man. She had a place in his life. Let's go. But that when he hits that, what a fool believes. He's like a cat, dude, getting slaughtered.
But what a fool believes.
When he says power.
He sees. The wise man has the power.
Very, very, very difficult to do.
God.
I think the problem too is you were trying to sing it instead of falsetto it. Like you were trying to really from your diaphragm because you can do like, can you do this? Ooh, that's better. That's better. That's better. Like the Beach Boys. Right. You're trying to go through your throat. You got to go kind of.
I never took any like singing lessons or anything.
This may surprise you. Your boy was in the choir.
Yeah.
Nice. He was in the
Nice.
choir and
wise man has the power.
sang for many, many years. But working for the Seals shredded my voice so badly I can't sing a song anymore. And it's quite.
Hector says this is worse than waterboarding.
That's
Sorry,
true. That's true. It's true. What's the next one?
That was August 19th of 2019. And August 19th was a big day on this show because August 19th, 2022, we were graced by the presence of Mark Grant.
Yes.
He joined us in studio. I think we just had him scheduled to come on that morning, and he was driving around town. He goes, "You want me to just pop by the studio?"
That's right.
Absolutely. And he stuck around for hour or two, I remember, because we did like a regular kind of baseball segment, but he stuck around for the Reindl Report, and whatever we were talking about in the Reindl Report, it got Mark Grant talking about Grease and musicals, and it led to all of us singing in studio.
Mark Grant can do a little singing.
Yeah, he can.
He's not bad.
By the way, Grease, probably one of the better musicals ever written.
Yeah.
And just a great story. Great songs.
God, I hate musicals.
So
except for that
do you
one.
really?
Yeah,
I just
really
love,
do.
By the way, speaking of musicals, and I'll end on this. I watched La La Land about a week ago.
Good one.
So good.
Very good movie.
So good.
We're here. We're there. We're everywhere. I can't do.
Oh,
don't
yeah.
sing your
You know what?
dialogue.
And when I leave here and drive back to Alpine, I'm going to stop on the ramp and just get out of my car and just get a
It's a beautiful day. God.
You know, you could sing the
Love
baseball game tonight.
Love it.
I dare you to bust out some sing song tonight.
Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain and the waving wheat. Kiss yourself sweet when the wind comes right behind the rain. Oklahoma, every night my honey lamb and I sit alone and talk and watch a hawk making lazy circles in the sky.
I mean,
Just when you think he's done.
Good night, everybody.
what do we do? We're never going to top that.
No, we have Mud singing Oklahoma show tunes in studio. Pretty much we should retire at this
You're
point.
doing fine, Oklahoma, 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 Oklahoma. Yeah!
Incredible. Save some of those pipes for tonight.
Oh, summer loving
Handily.
had me a blast. Summer loving happened so fast. I met a girl crazy for me.
I met a boy, cute as can
You can
be.
do it.
Summer love, the summer nights. So tell me more. Tell me more. Did you get very far?
Incredible. I love that man.
This was all like at the end of the show,
Yeah.
too. Like
Yeah.
we
They were
trying-
wrapping up.
We were wrapping up at the end music and just
Oklahoma!
Like Enrico Palazzo. So good.
By the way, we will get into a little bit more with Don and Mud in our Do This segment.
Indeed.
Coming up later this half hour. But we still have one more Throwback Thursday clip, and I don't even know
I don't either.
what this one is. It just says
Mystery.
Paulie should set this one up.
Yeah, we had a couple of fun musical clips there, but this last one was from today, actually. This day, 6 years ago. So April 20th, 2020, you guys, or August 20th, excuse me. You guys were in the Corona Cave, and Woodsy brought, what, two and a half year old Bo at that point, August of 2020. You brought a 2-year-old Bo in with you, and you quizzed him on some Padres questions here.
Made
and I
Ben
wanted to play
very,
this.
very uncomfortable.
Ben will try to just full back his way through.
Yes,
you're
it's
gonna have to just
it's
get rid of that because the
incredible
rest
audio.
of the clip is so
It's
cute.
really good.
I started like getting teary-eyed yesterday just listening to
Yeah,
it.
it will
so
get me
I
here.
wanted you to cry today without
right.
knowing this clip was coming.
Okay. Hey, what you doing over there? You shy? I would be. My little guy in here. Come here. Want to say hi to everyone?
Padres wrap up their 4-game series, or second 2-game
Read the
series in a row,
room.
if you'd like.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Come on, race, wrap up.
Sorry.
Let the kid talk. He hates dead air so much. My little guy in here. Come here. Want to say hi to everyone?
Padres wrap up
Oh,
their
my God.
4-game series, or second 2-game series in a row, if you'd like,
Got the
against the
dump button
Texas
ready.
Rangers.
Yeah, get the dumb button ready.
He's Bo's on. Yeah.
Bo, say hi. Say hi, everyone.
Hi, Bobo.
Say hi, Paul.
He can't hear you. There he
There
goes.
it is. Good boy.
That was nice.
You want to do the Padres lineup like you did last night?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Jake,
No.
Eric,
Woods.
Eric Woods, Eric Ha,
Small.
Will,
Where did I say that?
Will,
Miles.
yep, Manny,
Manny.
Fernando.
Calls him Manny.
Very good.
Wow.
It's pretty good, man.
Amazing.
That's crazy. That little squeak voice. Anyway, Phillip Rivers one time walked into
and he just started third grade.
Padres
Third
Wrap-Up
grade.
their 4-game series.
So good. Yeah. Eric Woods, by the way.
Eric?
Woods.
No,
Yeah.
not Eric.
Not Eric Woods.
Eric Woods.
Smurf.
So
Smurf.
good.
That
Paul.
he can't hear you.
Hi, Paul. It's
got
so
me
sweet.
yesterday.
Sweet little baby. Yeah, third grade now.
Wow.
Now regularly tells me, leave me alone, bro.
Bruh.
Bruh. That's it.
Bruh.
Bruh. Hey, yo, bro, chill is what he tells me. Hey, yo, bro, chill.
You're like, that's
All
not
right.
the same kid from that clip.
I meant to bring this up. You remember how, like, there was a period we would make fun of like kids and their slang, 6'7", and all the slang. They've actually got a couple of the ones I really like that they use all the time. There's two. Yeet. Yeet's one of my favorites. It's been around for a while, but like it's you know what yeet is?
It's positive, right? It's good.
It's actually like if I throw this
Chucking it.
If
Yeah,
I throw this
just
ball at you, I
just
yeeted it at
you,
you, which I think is so funny.
Don't eat it.
Sung Moon Song yeeted that ball yesterday, and it works perfect. Then the other one is chopped, which I think is
I like chopped.
great. I think it's so good. Their slang is getting chopped would be like I don't know, like your shoes are chopped, man. So they're not good.
Oh,
Chopped.
chopped.
I think it's so good. Don't you?
Worn, tired.
Yeah,
old,
just
chopped.
kind of like.
I think my favorite slang term is unk still. Like
Unk is
and I
great.
love how
Unk's
I've
good.
seen kids will call like a fourth grader would call a sixth grader unk.
I know. So good.
Anybody older just automatically is unk.
I just think chopped is so funny. Like, man, that shirt is chopped.
I am pleased that in 23 plus years as a parent, neither of my children have ever once called me bruh.
It's just the new. I think he calls his mom bruh too. Everybody's bruh. That's just what they do. Chopped is like busted. Like you looking chopped today. I think it's so cooked is great. It's so cooked. It's getting better. It's getting better the older they get.
But it'll change again.
Oh yeah, it'll change again.
Year or
and
two.
then chopped will be terrible and yeah,
because we'll be using it. Oh no, the old heads, the unks are using chopped now, so we got to move on to something else.
But yeet lays me out every time. And then he yeeted it across the playground. I'm like, all right, it's great.
All right, when we come back, I mentioned one of the teases. Don and Mud will play a part in our doo-doo this segment.
Gus says my kid called my mom Grand Bruh once.
Grand bruh.
Oh, that hurt. Grand Bruh. It's incredible. What's up, Grand Bruh and Grand Bruh? It's fantastic.
Plus, why the Orioles were hopping mad yesterday, and don't do this, all coming up next with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. First, though, SDFatLoss.com is the program I use to lose 40 pounds in 60 days.
You were chopped.
I was chopped.
Before. And now you're not
SDFatLoss.com.
chopped.
And you don't have to yeet anything around while you're losing the weight. No exercise necessary. You can lose the weight simply by following their program based on real foods, stuff from the grocery store. You can even eat out. Heck, they even know you're probably going to cheat once or twice. They'll get you back on track. I had a cheat weekend while I was losing the weight where I gained 7 pounds, and I still lost 40 pounds in 60 days, which means I really lost 47 pounds in 60 days, and I've kept that weight off for more than 3 years. You can learn how the program works for you by signing up for a free consultation at SDFatLoss.com. They will explain how they jumpstart your metabolism, which is the opposite of the GLP-1 injections. They lower your metabolism. You often lose muscle instead of weight. And if you don't keep taking the expensive injections, you're probably going to gain that weight right back. This is different. It's sustainable. It's based on real foods. And if I can do it, you can do it as well. A pound of fat per day, 10 to 20% of your body weight in just 60 days, and take $200 off the program for 97.3 The Fan listeners right now in their summer special at SDFatLoss.com. That's SDFatLoss.com. Results may vary.
player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Baseball coverage on 97.3 The Fan is presented by Xfinity. Score the most reliable Wi-Fi. One price, 5 years guaranteed. Xfinity, imagine that. And we will begin, don't do this, with a baseball story, Woods. Took place yesterday in Baltimore, where the Orioles were taking on the Yankees. Pete Alonso had already homered earlier in the game in the third inning, came up to the plate again in the seventh inning, and hit a nuclear missile down the left field line. It looked like it was one of those that was hit so hard that it was going to stay fair sort of things, but it was too high, and it went over the foul pole. So you couldn't really tell for sure if it was right of the foul pole or left of the foul pole or if it would have hit the foul pole. So the umpires had to just make the decision on the field, and the third base umpire ruled it foul.
Called initially foul.
Foul, but they quickly went to the crew chief review. No challenge necessary. We're going to send this to New York to see if we got it right. While this was happening, they played a lot of replays on the Baltimore Orioles broadcast.
Alonso, the two-out batter.
Here's the play-by-play.
Alonso drills it. That ball is headed for the moon. Will it stay fair? It's foul.
Pete can't believe it.
Oh, no. I probably got to take a look at this. This is a crew chief review of the ball foul ball.
So when you see it from the angle, we don't know if it's right down the line.
That's a fair ball.
But the ball definitely appears to be either over or on the right side of the foul pole.
It has to be
Overturned. It has to be.
I mean, that's a fair ball.
And here we go. Here's Will Little. After review, the ball in the field stands.
Oh, my
gosh. Come on, Will.
Pete's like, really? Cool. What the F are we doing?
So turned out to be pretty important as Pete Alonso struck out, and then the Yankees would score twice in the eighth to go on to win 5-3.
The Orioles are in this thing. They're trying to win these
games. They're not out of it.
An umpire's chopped.
There was a lot of discussion after the game. Orioles were obviously mad about it, and they feel like baseball needs to add some sort of technology to the top of the foul pole. Pete said, I think a simple fix is like football. You have the pylon camera with the plane where it shoots right across the goal line. I feel like for us, we could easily have a laser or a camera that shoots straight.
I just want a freaking foul pole with freaking laser beams attached to the freaking top.
We'll add more lasers. Yeah. I think we're getting dangerously to the point, though, where it's just going to be like beep, boop, bop, strike, bop, beep, bop, fair, foul. I mean, we're going to get there. And it's because of things like this. And, that view always, anytime it's like the over the pole bit is when I'm like, if I'm an umpire, I'm like, oh God, this is 50-50. Like,
isn't that pole a little taller?
I'm sympathetic to it a little bit. Was it egregious, would you say? Anytime he goes over the top.
I just don't.
It's the same with it went over the top of the bag. I'm like, did it?
The part that makes me upset is I hate, just like Jesse hates this when it happens, but it's the fact that the original call even matters at all.
It should not matter at all. I want to challenge that play at second base. Not whether you called him out. I want to challenge the play, and then you make the decision on if he's safe or if he's out. Not enough evidence to overturn. I do not like that.
They've gone away from that a little more in football now, going, hey, we got way more angles. Let's not just be beholden to the original decision that may have been ill-informed on the field. The umpire may have blinked and not seen it.
That's right. It's happening so fast. We all understand if you miss one or two, but if you're going to have the technology,
then let's use it.
Let's get it right. Not just, we called it a strike. So
can I give a shout out to in that regard? I want to give a shout out to camera operators because their ability to follow the ball, golf and baseball are two of the ones
not
where
easy.
How many times? Because we've seen it when they screw up. And when they screw up, it is so jarring to you. The camera like bobs and you don't know where the ball is. I don't know how they do it. They have to have the eyes of an eagle. I mean, it is mind-boggling how they get it right as much as they do.
There's also a tempo that you kind of get used to because I have a camera.
Yeah.
And I've had to go shoot like golf.
Have you before?
Like doing a story and, they're in the fairway and I'm by the green and they hit and I've got to I kind of know the tempo. I just see it. Okay, up and then down. I can't. I'm guessing a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I saw the swing. I think it's up, and I'm coming down. And
what if he blades it?
Yeah, I'm glad it's not live. Like they're doing it live. I'm doing it. I can just. Oh, I've totally missed that one. I can just
bang
shot.
it. Right. You're not on ABC in the middle for a live shot.
Yeah, that's something that's very underappreciated.
It's so underappreciated in my book.
I saw somebody had commented on Instagram, MLB or one of the accounts that I follow on Instagram. They posted the Tatis robbery again. And I was just looking at some of the comments, all the expected stuff. But then somebody goes, shout out to the camera crew and the camera switching to get those angles the way that they did it, that particular catch, the reaction, the hair flip and everything. And I go, that's not easy to do.
Not easy.
And to know exactly, all right, camera 3, go, to like get the perfect angles. They really crushed it.
Brilliant. They usually do. That's a tough one we saw it the other night. I mean, there's 2 games in the playoff race that we saw it in Tampa. Was it Tampa? No, it was Miami. We saw it in Miami. Completely changed the complexion of the game. Should have been a game-tying triple down the line, and they're like, no, we'll give you 2 runs. At least they got 2 out of it. My God, but those are 2 games. We needed that game, too. The Padres needed that game.
That would have been maybe a Phillies loss. This ended up being a win.
This ripple effect, it goes deep, my friends, but let's get to this. We're going to start early with Do This.
DD Mega Doo-Doo.
Look forward to it every year. Awful Announcing puts out its best booths in baseball. And let's just do the top 3. It's usually the same top 3 every year, just a rotating scene of these 3 guys. Nobody's really been able to crack through. But number 3, the New York Mets. Gary Cohen, Steve Gelbs, Keith Hernandez, Ron Darling, Todd Zeal, and Daniel Murphy are cruising in with the most common grade was an A, 53.4% of votes. They're good. They are good. They're funny.
They
make
are
me
the
laugh.
most, I would say, honest in terms of like criticism of the team sometimes.
Well, and this group number 2 will also they'll also turn on the team really quickly, and for good reason, I think. Of course, San Francisco Giants, Dwayne Kuiper, Dave Fleming, John Miller, Glenn Kuiper, Mike Krukow, Javier Lopez, Sean Estes, and Hunter Pence. Their A grade with the most common grade, 50% of the votes.
They were the perennial champions for a while.
Long time.
Now with Mike Krukow retiring, don't know how that's going to change the dynamic in the future, but they go out number 2
Number
in baseball
2.
because
number 1.
The number 1 television team, Major League Baseball, should come as no surprise to anybody listening this morning.
Colorado Rockies.
No, second to last. Number 1, San Diego Padres. Don Orsillo, Jesse Agler, Mark Grant, Tony Gwynn Jr., Bob Scanlon, Mary Lou's Cook. Congratulations to all involved. I know they're excited about it. They're great. They're great. We say it every single year. Your life, my family, my home. That's what I hear in my house all the time. Yeah. And that's what makes me the happiest is when I hear those guys. That's my summer family. I feel lost when they're gone. And we are so lucky. Don and Mud are the perfect mix of baseball acumen, fun, and random humor that bring joy to the game, wrote one grader. And Tony Gwynn Jr. continues to improve while Scanlon and others do great work. And Agler is the greatest. I added that postscript to
this
that.
is just TV, but they include
Jesse
and Tony because they fill in
they
as
do
well
TV.
in the booth as well.
They
So
wrote,
they include everybody.
We're so lucky.
Orsillo's signature play calling paired with Grant's goofy humor creates an infectious atmosphere every night. I couldn't agree more.
Say it, Donnie. Say it, Donnie.
All down by way of the cage.
I love it, man. And when they start giggling, it's over. You can be losing 7-1, and they're like, pissy. You're pissy, and then Don starts making fun of Mud's boiler, and it's over. You're like, it's a tight fit over there, and I'm done. I just lose it. I lose it. Can I pull the curtain back about what happened in Chicago when I went into the booth and talked to Don?
Sure.
Should I? I can.
Sure.
Yeah, they would.
Oh, yeah.
So
I'm trying to remember the story.
There's something that we've done on this program since we started, and Ben hated it initially because you're trained. If there's a mistake, you don't acknowledge it, and you just plow through. And the first time you ever flub, like what's an example, Paulie, of a pen flub?
I'm sure Paulie has no example.
No, I'm sure he's going to have to dig deep in the archive.
Should Brian Dutcher be the National Coach of the Year?
What is the National Coach of the Year? Good God, what a day. The National Coach of the Year.
Yeah.
So it would happen on the broadcast, and no one would say anything. All of a sudden, Mud got Don one time, and Don was like, really? All right, gloves are off. So I walked in, and I go, hey, don't ever stop calling each other out when you butcher a word. And Don starts dying laughing. He goes, he started it. And I go, well, you guys got to keep this thing going. I said, it's so good. If Don will hit him with like the, when Mud flubs a word. It's the funniest thing ever. It makes it real.
That's potentially a Ben and Woods influence on
Give Ballast Point a try once over again. Oh, it's a flub.
God.
It's a flub just in time for our flubs of the week.
Once and over again.
Like, sure.
All right, got time for one more quick do this.
DD mega do-do.
How about this? Congratulations to Kinley Rasmus.
What a stud. I watched almost that whole game.
Kinley Rasmus became just the 9th girl to pitch in the Little League World Series, but she didn't just pitch. She threw 6 scoreless innings of one-hit balls, striking out 8 yesterday on the first day of the Little League World Series. She's going to be the center of attention for a while, I think, over the next week or so in Williamsport. And look out for our teams. We've got Tijuana playing this morning at 9 a.m. against Australia, and this afternoon at 3, Sweetwater Valley opens their Little League World Series run against Davenport, Iowa. So all on ESPN. Keep an eye out for our local teams today.
It's such a good watch. It's such a great product, Ben. I want to talk more about the Little League World Series and Little League in general at some point when we got some time.
All right, that is don't and do this for Thursday.
That was Don't Do This with Ben and Woods on 97.3 The Fan.
We can do that. We also should update the standings in the playoff race. We can do an MLB Reacharound as we go through what happened yesterday in Major League Baseball.
All right.
Padres wrap up their 4-game series or second 2-game series in a row.
Coming up next with Ben and Woods on San Diego's #1 sports station, broadcasting live from the Bill House Studios. We know how on 97.3 The Fan.
But first, my friends, let's get some Eco Water in you ASAP. Listen, I've told you for many, many years now. I want my kids, my wife, I want them to have the best of everything, right? And certain things I can provide, certain things I can't. But Eco Water has really come through for our family. Eco Water SoCal. Listen, you can find cheap water filters anywhere. Find them anywhere you go. But EcoWater SoCal, they're in a league of their own. Their customer service is legendary. They will come out. They will do a free in-home water test for you. Then they will install your EcoWater SoCal system flawlessly. Truly a white glove experience. If you want the best products and an elite team that treats you like family, then these are the only guys to call. And the water itself, you will taste the difference. You will be able to feel the difference in your hair, on your skin, all of it. You absolutely will. It ruins you for all other water. It really does. So check it out today, 760-350-3338, 760-350-3338, or go to EcoWaterSoCal.com. Let them know. Woodsy from 97.3 The Fan sent you. Do it today. Not everything in life should be hard, especially your water. Keeping it soft since 1925. He just, here, I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's gonna hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee.
It's going to in a second.
Right here.
That is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Shapiro criminal defense attorneys helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. Quick update. They have had some bad weather in Williamsport.
Oh, no.
Tijuana game has been pushed back 3 hours, so it will now be at noon our time.
Okay.
The Sweetwater Valley game is still scheduled for 3, although they have moved it to the main stadium. It was going to be in the second stadium. It'll now be in the main stadium. Both, I believe, are still scheduled to be on ESPN, though. But the Tijuana game now, not until noon our time. Wanted to give the update because when a San Diego team is in it, we tend to get a little league obsessed around these parts.
Raul says the official watch party will be at 3N1 Sports Bar in Eastlake. So if you are down there now, you're going to have to push back a little bit if you've made plans.
The Sweetwater one's at the same time.
Oh, it is
so
going to be.
3 o'clock.
So it was always
the
at 3.
Tijuana
That's right.
game has been pushed back. The Sweetwater game, same time, just different stadium. Actually, in the cooler stadium, the one where they hold the championship game. So they actually got an upgrade.
Bill makes a good point here. He said, I thought Carl Ravitch got the pink slip from ESPN. He was broadcasting yesterday in the Little League game. Yeah, he broadcast.
He's been calling games.
He did Sunday night baseball or whatever.
Tuesday
night baseball or whatever. Like the day after he got fired.
I read that he was given the option, if he's still been fired, but he was given the option to continue working through the Little League World Series.
Laid off, I guess, not fired.
Yeah, laid off. But they said, we love you doing it. I don't know if they're just paying him like a day rate to continue
My
to
rate
do
would
it.
go way up.
I think he.
Like
I think he
got
felt
laid
like he
off,
likes doing it, and if they're going to let him do it, they're going to continue.
It's like if we got
to do
laid
it.
off today, Adam was just like, "Hey, we're making budget cuts. You guys are gone. But if you guys want to finish out, the baseball season or whatever, and still come in, we'll pay you. You can finish off this. Is it something like that? I don't know.
It would be a dilemma. I think
you'd be here.
Not
Who
for,
are you kidding?
It wouldn't be a dilemma for me. I wouldn't be here.
Correct.
And I would.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
And here's a reach around.
Ben
today.
Ravitch.
I'm more
here.
Carl Ravitch.
Yeah, for sure.
But it is such a special event and a special place. Having gotten to go 4 times to Williamsport, it's pretty magical. It's all I can really, the only word that I can use to describe it.
It spins, watching those games spins me out to no end. Putting yourself in those situations of like, all right, first and third here, but like, there's just so much I have to learn still and teach. It's just so much.
It's not out of the question. You've got your travel ball team.
Yeah.
You coach Little League.
Yeah.
At some point, as your kids get to that 12-year-old age, Encinitas is a Little League that has advanced. So like the West region has knocked on the door of Williamsport. San Diego is a hotbed. You've got some good baseball players of your son's age in that kind of community. The odds are still incredibly
low. Yeah.
But you could be heading down that road towards something like that.
Never know.
Would you be able to handle it?
Yeah. I would love it.
The funny thing is,
but I just would rely on so many other people to help.
Sure, but the one thing that you do well that is a little awkward is the press conferences. When you get to Williamsport, a lot of those Little League coaches have never sat down.
Yeah, it's almost like they've never
at
spoken
a press
before,
conference
right?
And had to answer questions. And they do. They have a little media room that's underneath the stadium, and you go in, after the game and set up your camera and hey, what was the thinking there in the game and everything? I feel like that part you would be able to ace.
Yeah.
Having seen so many of the post-game news conferences with different Padres managers over the years.
What was I looking for there? No, he's obviously looking for a pitch to hit. He didn't get it done, but he was trying to drive in a run. So, next question. Just a total jerk. Just fully like.
Let me ask you, what would you have done in that situation?
Yeah. Well, hey, let me ask you a question. What would you do? Oh, pretty easy sitting there on your rear end watching, right? Can you imagine? Yeah, that Dominican kid yesterday, I watched him pitch the lefty. I couldn't hit him. I couldn't hit him in 4 ABs. The kid would blow it past
Are you kidding?
me.
Most adults think that it's Little League. These are 12-year-olds.
Ben, most adults think they could play in the big leagues. Are you kidding? Do you see Twitter after the Padres lose?
You could not hit the vast majority of these Little Leaguers.
No question. No question. That kid especially.
From the distance they're throwing at
46 feet,
it would be very difficult to hit any of those kids.
It's hard for 60. Trust, there's just no way. There's so many good little players out there. I love seeing the disparity too. Kid he walks. Well, he's 5'7", 185. The next kid is 4'3", and he's like, my favorite player is Bobby Witt. It's like, he just comes up and gets knocked. Like, it's so rad.
I love the Little League World Series. I was watching watching Sweetwater's game last week against Hawaii, and like Hawaii in particular, like the builds on some of the kids there. They would have one kid who was like their second baseman. He's 4'4", 70 pounds soaking wet. And then this big 12-year-old would be hitting right behind him. And it's like, their favorite snack is mac and cheese or something random on the screen. It's so good.
I want to say it was maybe like the 2021 Little League World Series and they always do, favorite player. And it was like 80% was Fernando Tatis Jr. that year. Everybody loved him across the country.
Yeah, that's how it goes.
All right, let's get an update on the standings and the rest of Major League Baseball. Woods, it's your favorite time of the show.
I love the reach around.
They're doing the reach around. They're doing the reach around. Everybody's doing the reach around. Yeah, not a good day for your San Diego Padres. Not only did they lose, but both the teams that they wanted to lose won, including the Philadelphia Phillies, who got
red hot Phillies,
a rise home run in their 6th straight win, beat the Marlins again 4-1. So they're now 2 games up on the Padres for the second wild card spot. And the Diamondbacks got that game back that they lost. They rallied with 2 in the 10th to beat the Boston Red Sox 7-6 and stabilize a little bit after 2 really rough days with Ketel Marte's no-show and then getting sent back. They needed that win badly. So they move a game behind the Padres for the 3rd and final wild card spot.
They tried to blow it, and Red Sox tied it, but ultimately the Diamondbacks got there.
And then still on the outskirts of the race, even with the loss, the Marlins are 4 back, and the St. Louis Cardinals are 3 back in the wild card race of the Padres at this point in the season. All right, the Dodgers beat the Rockies 6-4 in 10 innings. It was the 9th sweep of the season for the Los Angeles Dodgers, getting healthy against the bad teams. The White Sox avoided a sweep. They shut out the Cubs 3-0. Bulk pitcher Jose Urquidy didn't start, but went 6 innings and gave up just 2 hits. Twins, who the Padres will be facing this weekend. It's not always who you face, it's when you face them.
Face them.
Mets have been playing really well lately, and we just saw it. They took 2 out of 3. Twins just swept the Atlanta Braves 6-4 yesterday, continuing to bolster their playoff chances. I'll update the AL wildcard standings in a second. Pirates over the Tigers 4-3. Paul Skeens returned with 4 1/3 innings and 3 earned runs.
That's it.
Got a no decision. His next start likely will come in San Diego against the Padres, possibly against Joe Musgrove.
So they skipped a start for him,
They
right?
skipped one. They brought him back.
So they skipped it, maybe give him a little rest.
He was going to take the loss, but the Pirates got back-to-back or 2 home runs in the 9th, including a walk-off by Brandon Lau.
Got him off the hook.
To win the game in the end. Got him off the hook. Yeah. Cardinals did lose 5-4, so again, they're 3 back in the wild card race to the Reds. Sal Stewart, your likely NL Rookie of the Year, hit a 3-run home run his 27th of the season. Angels lose to the Astros 3-2. Houston again moving 2 games in front of Texas in the American League West because the Rangers lost 6-0 to the Nationals. Great start for Cade Cavalli, 6 innings and 11 strikeouts for the Nats.
Are you guys over all the the interleague right now at this time of year?
Yeah, but it's
I'm
inevitable.
over it. I know it's inevitable.
Yeah.
I know it is. I'm over it.
You're going to have interleague throughout. There's interleague opening day. There's interleague last.
I know that there's interleague.
Yeah. I mean,
right now, this time of year,
you want it all.
It doesn't feel like 2 different leagues like it used to.
I know, but I don't know. Maybe
like
it's
back when it used to only be like June or July in the summer.
Maybe it's a mental thing.
Pitchers would be hitting or not hitting or whatever. Like now it doesn't.
Just not what you were used to.
It's not what I want. Like it's not even what I'm not used. It's just what I don't want. I don't want to play the Twins
the
right
same
now.
thing. One game in the standings.
Like the Padres just played the Astros. That didn't feel like interleague play to me. It just felt like playing the Astros.
The Mariners bounced back from their 22-0 loss, 7 runs in the first 2 innings, and that was it. They beat the Brewers 7-5. Royals used a 7-run 8th to top the A's 9-7. Rays beat up on Max Scherzer of the Blue Jays. He's now 1-6 with a 7.4 ERA. They won 7-6 over Toronto.
Did you see him melt down against his own fielder who kind of booted a ball?
It's been a tough season for Scherzer.
I've always thought too, what if a fielder, every time you laid one in there and a guy hit it out, what if the fielder was like, and like started screaming at you?
Come on, bro.
What's up, dude? You throwing it right down the middle? Maybe they do, and we just don't see it. But boy, pitchers like to show up. The pitchers love to show up their fielders.
Giants blank the Guardians 1-0, and as we mentioned, Yankees over the Orioles 5-3, and now the Twins, who are coming to San Diego, hold the 3rd wild card spot in the American League. 2 games under 500. Half a game ahead of the Texas Rangers. All right, we will come back. 2 hours left, including Real or Fake.
1 hour left.
1 hour left until the roundtable next on The Fan.
All right, my friends, we are 2/3 of the way done with Ben and Woods this morning. Then we will head into the sound space for the Epic Wings, Padres Epic Roundtable. Excited about that this morning. How you feeling about it?
I'm excited about this morning. I am. I have some trepidation about what Adam proposed yesterday. Do you think we can talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, we probably can talk about it. I'll introduce the show here on National Radio Day. I'm Woodsy. That's Paulie, executive producer, and I was really impressed that you volunteered for this. You didn't have to. I did not. I pressure you into a lot of things. This, I was like, if you don't want to do this, I would, because I'm not doing it. I would be. It'd be a waste of time. Yeah, it'd be a waste of my time.
Yeah, I mean, if they want to do something like that, I will be a good sport and play along.
I was surprised as well.
I was very surprised.
And I don't know if it is definitely going to happen or not.
Well, now we kind of have to.
But I think
now
it is happening.
Now it has to
Like whether or not it happens the way we talked about it yesterday, now it is.
But we can at least do like another version of our own version.
So Adam said that Epic Wings wants to kind of do a big grand finale at the end of the season and to celebrate a year of sponsoring the roundtable.
They've been an absolutely incredible A+ partner.
A+. The wings are fantastic. The breadsticks
oh my God,
so good.
God, dude. I told you they have the crispest celery.
My eyes have been opened. Everything house made. I love Epic Wings.
It's so
it's
good.
Really good.
What do they call it? It's like the pizza bread, but with chicken and stuff, and it's got the cheese crusted over the top. Like that, I can't even look at it because I'm like, I will eat that whole entire box.
No freezers in the restaurant. I mean, they take it really seriously and they do a really good job. So when they Adam said they came to him with an idea, they wanted to do a big finale. And the idea is that we do some sort of segment a la the famous Hot Wings, the Hot Ones.
Hot Ones.
Yeah, where one of us eats progressively hotter wings from Epic Wings while the others, ask questions.
Tommy O'Brice's grand finale with Leonard Skinner's brother. That would be incredible.
Johnny Van
Zant will be here.
They were actually the client that was really pushing for it.
Adam, 2 birds with 1 stone. 2 free birds with 1 stone.
Now,
how about that?
You might remember about 3 weeks ago, they introduced their spicy barbecue sauce, which includes just a touch of Carolina Reaper pepper, just a touch,
like a tiny bit.
And I ate one right before the show, and I got it caught a little bit lodged.
Hey, welcome to the round table.
I had trouble.
My name is Ben. It was unreal,
and
Paulie.
I don't think that's anywhere near as hot as they can get it for something when they're deliberately trying to ramp up the heat. So
if you didn't know, our boss Adam is an absolute total freak. He eats Thai food at 10. No problem. And there's like, what?
They did a segment with Gwen and Chris and Scraby where they brought in like a Thai food 10 spicy.
And he wolfed it.
And Adam finished it. It wasn't just like,
he didn't take a bite.
He ate the whole thing. No problem.
I'm sweating just thinking about that.
It would put me in the ER. There's no question.
I need Pepsid already.
I don't do well with spicy foods. I don't like the feeling. I don't like it when it's too spicy. It's surprised no one. But so we said, we'll do that. And I'll ask you questions. Probably of a sexual nature, and you will be eating these wings. You and Adam will be duking it out. He's going to smoke you.
Oh, yeah.
But it's the reactions that we want to hear and see. Paulie, I may need to take the day off like TV that day. I don't know that I'll be able to recover. I'm so bummed that we didn't get the audio from the next day of the roundtable because to look at him or the video, he was like, I screwed up. And you can't talk.
I made a terrible decision.
And he's like, I made a terrible decision. And he has to kick. It was 4 seconds left. He wiped his mouth. I was like, it's so funny.
Well, I kind of like Fridge Watcher's idea, the wing wheel of death. You spin to get whichever hot sauce that you land on.
How do they do it on Hot Ones? They just go one at a time?
I think it progressively gets
They're dry
hotter.
wings.
Yeah.
And then it's just the sauce is what gets hotter and hotter.
Right.
So you take a dry naked wing or whatever, and then you just take the little jar of the little bottle of the sauce. Yeah, you can dip it or just put it onto
the side and take a bite
onto the actual wing, and
then they just progressively go up.
They got like Carolina Reapers.
I
and
love
ghost
Hot
peppers,
Ones. I watch,
and it gets really hot.
I usually will wait until it's a celebrity or an actor, somebody that I know and recognize, but the Sean Evans, the guy that hosts it, he's fantastic.
I have never seen it. I've seen clips and stuff. I don't like to watch people eat, so that's part of the problem. And I really don't like hot food. And,
you get the right one. Like Will Ferrell's is great.
Yeah.
Shaq has one where they just start crying.
Yeah,
They're
start
like,
crying.
This is unbelievable. They're so good.
And
I love the reactions.
look, where I grew up in Texas, I have those friends that are like, P word, and I'm like, dude, Tabasco spicy for me. Cholula is perfect. This is a perfect amount of spice for me.
See, now Tabasco's fine.
Tabasco's fine.
Tabasco
It's a little spicy for me, but I'll eat it.
So,
Tabasco.
Maybe I am the right one, at least among the three of us.
Oh,
to
yeah.
give this a try
For sure. But I don't understand. Does it? All right, let me ask a question. Throw it out to the audience as well. Does it make you more of a man if you can eat spicy food?
I don't know. It definitely feels like everyone considers that, but everyone's reaction to spiciness is
different.
Genetically different.
It's genetically different.
Like I like a little bit of a kick. Like I
don't like any kick. I don't want a kick. I don't mind a little flavor, but I don't want like a.
I can do like a spicy salsa.
I don't want to recoil.
You know, like
I like
Thai
a warm burn. Like,
do you?
Yeah,
See, I hate the burn. I don't like
I don't mind
feeling.
the warm burn, like lingering.
It's when it overpowers and takes over the whole dish that I'm like, this is just ruining my mouth. I'm on
like
fire
the
right
horseradishy, like when it hits your nostrils and you like, don't like that. I don't love that feeling.
Like Thai food that we order, they go on a scale of 0 to 5 or 1 to 5 or whatever. I get a 3, which is like some kick, but you know, it's
I'm
not
about
like
a 4 usually.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna have to like chug milk or something to get the burn off.
This
of my
is great.
tongue.
I've never seen this person on our chat, but it's my favorite name we've seen. Benoit Baudelaire pops up in our chat. I'm a man from Louisiana. I'll say no. Spice should be good, but not trying to kill you. Spice is to enhance flavors, not make you die.
Yeah.
And then Rafa says, I've been repeatedly told I'm not a real Mexican because I don't enjoy my mouth on fire. I'm sorry. I like to enjoy my meal. Rafa, you and I can get together and eat some mild food because that's
that
what
must be especially
I've never
hard
seen.
when culturally your food is inherently filled with chilies and spicy in, just typically.
How have I never seen Benoit Baudelaire? It's the best name. I do declare. Benoit Baudelaire.
It's from Louisiana.
That's so
Where,
good.
of course, spicy food. Tabasco is the home of Tabasco, Louisiana, and Cajun food and Creole food can be quite spicy.
What is this contraption I do declare?
It's Benoit Baudelaire.
Blackberry, Michael. I'm trying to get updates on the company.
Who's Michael? I'm Caleb Crawdad. I do declare.
You don't have to keep saying I do declare. Anytime you say something, it means you're declaring. That is the way Southern people talk. And what design woman are you basing that on?
Delta Burke. I do declare.
Oh, it's so freaking good. Caleb Crawdad, by the way. Well, so we'll do that. I think when's our last roundtable?
Well, we generally go into the postseason if they do go into
So
the
it'll be
postseason,
after
but it'll
all of
probably
that.
be that last Thursday in September. So I think we're going to do it the Wednesday on our show.
Okay.
Before.
Because
I don't want to.
No, you don't want to do it on the
I can't
roundtable.
host a roundtable if I'm incapacitated. So that
this
that
is
was
great.
a concern.
Have you guys done the one chip challenge?
No.
No, because that's like they got the spices on the. Hey, there he is. How we doing, buddy?
Our last
The Kluger.
scheduled roundtable is Thursday, the 24th of September,
Okay.
and at least listed as the special guest that day, Bernie Wilson.
Oh, burn! I love
yeah.
it. Oh, burn!
Oh, a little
Feel
extra
the burn.
Feel the burn. Yeah, we will do a roundtable if we make the postseason, right?
We have, I think, continued on through the
Okay.
postseason when the Padres made.
Yeah, Dominic said Scraby did the one chip challenge. It didn't go well. It did not go well, says KG.
I don't know that one. I'm out.
I
I
can't.
already know
And
I'm out.
I couldn't do it on the air because I would shut down. I just don't have the capacity for it. I don't like spicy food. I like a little wasabi. That's about it.
See,
That's a different kind of spicy too. That's more of the sting your nostrils.
Here's
Yeah.
what I can't do. If I wanted to go get epic wings for dinner tonight, I would get, whatever they got, 4, 6, 8 piece wings or whatever. And I could get some spicy wings. What I can't do is the wing eating competitions. Like how many wings can you eat in 20 minutes or whatever? Like I had a buddy, similar to what you were saying, I had a buddy I went to high school with. He loves to do wing eating challenges. Like, oh, if you can eat this whole plate in 10 minutes, it's free or whatever. He'll do that.
Can't do it.
I
can't eat anything in bulk.
Yeah, speed eating.
I don't speed eat.
Even if they weren't hot, even if they were barbecue wings, I'm like, I'm not trying to sit here and eat 40 wings or whatever.
Yeah, I can't. So this is a you don't have to eat a bunch. You
No,
just
it's
have
a
to
test of
not
heat. Quantity.
Chewbacca says, "Is Adam just getting into work?" Yeah, we're used to it though around here, man. No worries.
It's 8 a.m.
He just
show up.
Hi, good morning.
Oh, there he is. Hi.
Adam's done the one chip challenge as well.
I
Yeah.
don't know how he does this, or why. Is he faking that it's not bothering him, and inside he's like, "Kill me, kill me, kill me, kill me." Right? Aren't people just wired for this? Has he trained for this?
Adam, come here.
Get in here.
I'm sorry.
Iron stomach himself.
We're talking about our potential hot ones
challenge?
type challenge that we're going to do with Epic
couldn't
Wings
believe
at the
you
end of the
volunteered for
season.
that.
That's
I
what they
know.
were saying too.
So, did you like really spicy food, or do you like really spicy food, or you can just
figured for
handle
sure
it?
you were just going to tell me to do it, and you would grill me with uncomfortable questions.
Well, you will. It's
But
you
you
against
won't be
Ben.
uncomfortable. That's the thing. It's
No,
not
I
a
didn't
great
think you even wanted me. I
segment.
thought you were just going to do it with Ben.
No, UV Ben
No.
is what I want.
Oh, that's
You'll be
Because
fine.
you're going to
That's
have
the
to
problem.
answer the same sexual questions that Ben gets.
Correct.
Oh my god.
Well, at least have a sexual nature.
Oh, yes.
Is what I said.
Yeah,
So,
I'm in.
But have you always been okay with spicy food? Like when?
how did you grow up on it? Like, what? How did you train yourself?
I mean,
for
but
it?
I don't like. I'm not going to eat 10 or a dozen like unbelievably hot wings.
You ate
for
a whole
dinner.
thing of Thai food.
I
10
didn't
though.
eat the whole thing.
Well, you
I
had more than a
several-
bite.
I had several bites, but that's not what. But it was a challenge. It's not like
When
I'm
you-
eating that for a meal.
But when you order from the Thai restaurant by your house,
I can't remember the last time I ordered Thai.
Or when you do, what do you get? Like a 5?
7 or 8, probably.
See, that's a lot. I had a 7 once, and it was like 4 hours before I was recovered.
So you get that just as a meal. You would get a
Yeah,
7.
but I wouldn't get a 10 and just say, "I'm sitting down eating a 10."
I couldn't eat. I get a 1, and that's I'm like wash it down with a Sprite.
I guess I
Wow.
get a 3 out of 5, which I guess would be a 6
Oh, is
out
it?
of
But
10.
I mean, these wings, I don't know the exact level of hotness that Epic Wings is going to have, right? But like, if they want to do it really hot, that's could legitimately make you uncomfortable, right?
Good. That's what I want.
Do you guys like wasabi? Because I heard you talking about
I
going
do.
up the horseradish.
I'm
and
okay
I
with
like
it. Yeah,
wasabi.
I like to burn on the wasabi because it goes away.
Yeah, it goes away.
that's the thing. It does. It temporarily hits you harder, but goes away faster.
But the one chip challenge or like
All
super
right.
hot wings are not going to go away like that.
I
like
just
wasabi.
pulled up Epic Wings here. They have lemon pepper. This is like from
I'll do
easy
those.
Scale.
Yeah, mildest
Let's get to the lemon pepper.
hottest. Lemon pepper, garlic parm, sweet chili, honey barbecue,
Sweet chili's
original
amazing.
barbecue. Now we get into mild buffalo, which is really just like the flavor of buffalo. It's not any spice.
Kind of vinegary. as opposed to
Medium
spicy.
buffalo, hot buffalo. Then they have the last two are extra hot buffalo. And then this one just says atomic.
They did bring
Atomic.
they brought in the atomic before, and I found it to be very hot.
Okay.
Like I ate
it's
that. I was like,
called
whoa.
atomic.
I don't
Well,
think
I
I can go
tried it. I ate
higher.
it.
I couldn't go higher than medium buffalo.
Is
on
that their highest? Is atomic?
Mild
Yeah.
buffalo is as high as I can go. Mild.
They could probably whip something up though.
Yeah. All right. I can't wait for
Atomic
this.
Reaper.
Atomic Reaper. The name of
I'm
a
sure they
Reaper
can-
pepper is
Mason Miller's new nickname.
I'm
The
sure
Reaper.
that they can ramp it up whatever they want. You just put more of the pepper that makes it spicy in anything.
I like sweet chili when they have a little bit of a kick to it.
Yeah.
This
Oh,
one
I
I don't,
can
it's
handle that,
ranked
no
low
problem.
on their rankings.
I
but
like the one that they made with maple syrup. That was my favorite. Like the best wings I've ever
How
had.
did you gain all the weight?
I was eating
maple syrup.
maple syrup wings, and they were delicious.
Dunked in ranch.
Yeah, blue cheese, but yeah, I mean, like they were the best things I've ever had.
I
And they were from
assume I'm
Epic
going to
Wings.
assume that Ben knows this, but you know the measuring unit you measure
Scoville's.
hotness? There you
Yeah.
go.
What is it?
Scoville scale.
Scoville.
I figured
Yeah.
you knew that.
It's like you get into the millions.
Oh,
like
really?
Like a regular hot wing is like 300 or 400, I think, and like they can make hot wings at like 7 million on the Scoville scale,
Oh, I
which
can't
is
wait for
insane.
this.
I'll find the best Hot Ones episode for you to watch.
All right.
That's going to be like funny and entertaining, and then you can also like kind of see how it works
How he
and
does
get
it.
an idea of it.
Okay.
Because he asks really good questions too while the interview. Like
Yeah.
he asks like thoughtful, thought-provoking questions that they're not just one-word answers, and these people are like tears.
And don't
crying,
touch
they're
your
just-
eyes or your pee when you're done after it. Okay, you wear gloves, maybe.
no gloves.
No gloves. Okay. All right. Thank you.
Mm.
Gonna go get us locked in for the round table today. You good? Oh, there he is. How are you? He's always lurking around.
See that it's always the surprise, though, as you said. It doesn't really matter how masculine you may seem.
Are you saying Adam's not masculine? Did you hear that?
Oh,
Adam,
he waited till he left. It's a
Wow.
good move.
Well, no, I'm
Very smart.
like an Adam. I'm kind of the dorky, nerdy sort, sports nerd.
Hey.
Like Adam,
Ben just said you weren't masculine.
I said, like me, you don't project kind of an overly air of like tough guy. But no, I'm like
probably the meanest thing Ben has ever said.
I don't project it either.
I'm sorry. I think you're very manly. 3 kids at home would say
but
differently.
That has nothing to do with your tolerance for spicy food.
Mrs. Klug would disagree with that statement, Ben. She told me at the baseball game, she said, he is all man, is a quote from Mrs. Klug. Can't believe you would say that.
Oh, Fridge Watcher in the chat says, I bought my friend habanero chapstick. He almost died.
Can we make a rule?
That is a
let's make a rule.
Play that prank.
We don't do it. We do some pranks, but we do not do a spicy prank with me. I won't forgive you. I won't forgive you if it like sends me into the hospital.
You give me habanero chapstick, I will punch you.
That's incredible.
I will physically assault you.
That's great. Well, I can't wait for this. It'll be fun. You nervous?
Yeah.
Well, this will be better than the Bean Boozled, though.
No, I am more. Yeah, that I would rather do this than do the beans again.
Beans were.
I hated the beans.
Remember when I did the whole handful?
Yes.
And almost died.
Yeah,
it was the most disgusting thing of all time. Of all time.
I enjoy the flavor of peppers.
You don't like booger flavor and Band-Aid and dirty dishes?
I think these will be overwhelming and unpleasant, but it's not like a distasteful flavor to me. I love buffalo wing sauce.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
It's really good.
But if it gets really, really hot, it's not fun.
All right.
Real quick before we go to break, Street Documents in the chat says, when do we get a Ben and Woods Hot Ones challenge?
Go back about 18 minutes, and then you will
start this
listen to this
entire
entire segment.
Yeah, you need this one again.
It's the worst part about our business. When are you guys going to talk about Sweetwater playing tonight? We already did.
What are you guys
When
going
are
to
you
do?
guys gonna have Adam on?
That's coming up next. We need a contestant.
Where's the wrap-up from yesterday?
833-288-0973. Your chance to instant win some Luke Combs tickets at Petco Park. 833-288-0973. Play our game coming up next. It is Ben and Woods live from the Bill House Studios. We know how.
When are you giving away Luke Combs tickets?
That's coming up next on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan. Well, we spent a lot of time talking about preparation, whether it's in sports or for hot wings, game plans, adjustments, knowing what could go wrong. But a lot of people head into retirement without anything close to that kind of plan. Between inflation, rising healthcare costs, market volatility, and just the cost of living here in San Diego, it's no surprise retirement is stressful. That's why Trajan Wealth exists. TRAJANwealth.com. Trajan Wealth works with people who want clarity instead of guesswork. Their fiduciary advisors help build personalized retirement and investment strategies based on your goals and your comfort level, because not one size fits everybody. They're local, too, with offices at Carlsbad, Liberty Station, and Escondido, so they understand what it really costs to live and retire here. So if you've ever thought about getting that second opinion, easy place to start. Go to TRAJANwealth.com or just pick up the phone. Call 1-855-TRAJAN1. That's 1-855-TRAJAN1. Trajan Wealth. Plan smarter, dream bigger. Advisory services through Trajan Wealth LLC. Additional services through Trajan Estate and Trajan Tax. Actual client paid advertisement. Additional disclosures at TrajanWealth.com.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? The spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Not just you. Just they listen to the radio, but it's like background noise. I mean,
well, it's
they don't listen intently.
It's not required to listen intently. You
Just
are
have it
allowed
on.
as a listener, just have us on and pick us up and drop us off whenever you want.
It's true.
But you're going to miss some fun stuff
That's
if
right.
you don't listen for all 4 hours.
Like,
for instance, well,
like real or fake, and the reach around.
Like Woods just told me at the end of the last segment that I did the entire previous segment with a little booger in my nose. So thank you for that.
Well, I didn't see it until we hit off, and I looked up and go, "You got a booger." We've talked about it. The older I get, I talked about it with Hannah last night. The older I get, the boogerier I get. It sucks.
It's definitely.
And I
a
trim my
hazard
nose
of
hairs
getting older.
at 4 a.m. and by 7 they're back. You can't. If I could market that, I could just grow hair for all the bald guys. I don't know what's happening in my body, but it's but yeah, I'm much more boogery than I used to be.
We got Eno Saris coming up at the bottom of the hour. Ben and Woods, this hour brought to you by GL Pools, the swimming pool experts trusted by thousands of San Diegans for 20 years. Baseball season is in full swing. So is swim season. Make sure your pool is ready. Call now, mention radio for 20% off new service plans in 2026. Yeah, we got Real or Fake coming up. Jose's going to be our contestant. He thought he was just calling in for Luke Combs tickets. You got a first crack at him, but you got to play Real or Fake and try to win them. Coming up right now.
Some are here for the compelling sports talk with Ben and Woods. You can go plow through another donut. It's time for Real or Fake on 97.3 The Fan. Tell the people what they'll win today.
All right. We already told you. Jose, it's Luke Combs tickets for June 26th at Petco Park. Tickets are info at lukecombs.com, but you need to get 4 out of 7 right here on Real or Fake today. The good news is Woods can help you out with a little phone a friend. How you doing this morning, Jose?
I'm good. Good morning to you guys too, and wish me luck. These are for my wife.
All right, good luck to you. Today's topic, Little League World Series, underway in South Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Today's game is simple. I will give you a notable name. You tell me if they ever competed in the Little League World Series, real, or if it's a fake. Okay. I've thrown in to fool you. Ready? Round 1, Jose.
Ready.
Real or fake Little League World Series? Jurickson Profar, real or fake?
Real.
Yes.
Yeah,
There you
2004 champion. Curacao, 2005 runner-up. Curacao went back-to-back years. Very easy. All right, round number 2. Chris Young, former Padres pitcher, Rangers president. Did he compete in the Little League World Series, Jose?
Ooh, I'm gonna say real.
No, it's a fake one. That's okay. You only need 4 right. We are still plenty of time.
I wonder if he was 7 feet tall when he was 12
Right.
also.
It's possible.
He should have.
All right, round number 3. John Paxson, former Chicago Bulls player, I believe team president as well. John Paxson, Little League World Series, though. Real or fake, Jose?
Fake.
It's fake. He didn't
Wow.
know. You thought it was real,
I
didn't
did.
you? Why would I have put him in there?
No
I
kidding.
have no idea.
Just popped in your head.
What a name. Just popped in my head.
Thinking about Notre Dame again, aren't you?
All right, here we go. Round number 4. Gavin Newsom, California governor. Real or fake Little League World Series participants?
Fake.
Fake.
It's fake. Very good.
I feel like we would have heard about that.
Florida Governor Ron DeSantis did play in
Really?
the Little League World Series in 1991, but not Gavin Newsom. So you are now 1 away from a victory and claiming
Oh, my
those
God.
Luke Combs tickets for your wife. You can get one of these next 3 correct. Round number 5. Willem Dafoe, actor. Willem Dafoe, real or fake, Jose?
Fake.
Fake. It's fake. Yeah, it's fake.
Today. Yeah, it's fake.
Yeah.
He's been around since 1947, so he absolutely could have.
Could have. Just didn't.
But he did not.
Okay.
No, never in there. You've done it, Jose.
Crushed it.
Congratulations.
Somebody's getting lucky.
Hang on.
Right.
Yeah, tell the missus.
Very nice.
Came
Luke
through
Combs
4.
tickets for you. None for the tier 1s. We'll have one more game of Take on Woods tomorrow for Luke Combs tickets. I believe we have our TV category left.
Give me the other ones.
Robert Hassel III, former Padres prospect.
Real.
It is twice,
Bobby
2013,
Barrels.
2014. Gail Gilbert, former Chargers quarterback.
Real.
Was
That boom.
1974 Little League World Series
I
runner-up
remember that one.
Yeah, I
for
do too.
Red Bluff, California.
Nice,
Yeah,
man.
that was a great team, that Red Bluff team.
I love the Little League World Series.
It is fun.
I can't wait to go home and watch games. I love it so much. So much. Games are tomorrow?
They started yesterday.
I watched yesterday.
Today is our
Today-
teams play. At
Today,
noon
I
and
thought it was
3.
tomorrow. Okay.
And
Noon, we
then
did this earlier.
depends
Noon
on-
and 3. Speaking
Then
of nobody
it depends
listening.
on what they do. If they win and advance in the winner's bracket, you generally skip a day or 2.
Yep.
If you lose, you go into an elimination game because it's double elimination.
What's the pitch count? 80?
So for I think
85?
I think it's 80 currently, or you can start a batter before
You could start,
80.
I thought it was 8. It was 85.
You can,
85?
but you can
Okay.
start a batter with your
At
85th pitch.
Yeah. It can be, yeah.
Or your 84th pitch or whatever. 85. Man, you see the kid come out of the game yesterday with the hurt arm?
Ooh.
And, well, he went, what did they play? 6 innings? He went 5 2/3, and then he motioned, I'm done. Coach is like, cool, it's 2-1. Tying runs on first. Pass ball, tying runs on second. Base hit right field. The kid that pitched, he's like, I'll go play right. Throws
Has
a
to throw.
100-mile-an-hour seed to the catcher. They get the guy by 15 feet at home plate.
So he can throw
He got
from
one.
outfield,
He had
but he couldn't
one
pitch
more
one
bullet.
more guy.
He had one more bullet and came in, picked it
Wow.
up, boom, and threw the guy out by a mile. It was unbelievable. So good. Yeah, he hosed that guy. I mean, it was incredible. These kids are awesome, man. They're
We didn't
awesome.
talk about it. Tatis had a nice throw.
Yeah, he did.
yesterday.
No, it's like, in a loss.
Paul, you thought he was safe at home plate on the
Look,
on
hey,
the swim move?
Glad we got the call, but
I thought the above shot was pretty clear that he got him.
Yeah.
Not enough to overturn.
Oh, I thought he got it.
I mean, he definitely didn't get the tag was not applied. So it was all on whether and who was the base runner?
It was Francisco Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez. It was all on
he crawled
whether
back.
he hit the tip of the plate
just
on that move, just the tip. But it was really hard to tell whether his finger scraped on the black or if it missed it by an inch.
Like in real time, I thought, ooh, did that swim move work? I thought maybe it
worked.
did. And then I really thought they were going to overturn that one. Very glad they didn't. But
I definitely think that was one of the cases of inconclusive and the umpire's call then has to stand. I also feel like in the old days, that's an easy out because the catcher's just standing there at home plate and he gets it and tags it and you're still 4 feet away.
yeah.
But because you now have to stand
give a lane
a
to
mile
the side
in front of home plate,
Yep.
catch it, and then run backwards to make the tag.
Right.
It turned it into a play that it really shouldn't have been.
Well, when they
but-
challenged, I thought Don and Mud were like, "Oh, are they going to challenge maybe to see if there was blocking a lane or whatever?" And I go,
No.
"He was 8 feet in front of the plate. he had all the
he
lane.
gave him the lane.
The lane was there.
It's just and I love that every time we have had a manager on, from Bob Melvin, who was a catcher, to Mike Schilt, who never played in the big leagues, to Craig Stammen, who pitched in the big leagues. Hey, can you define the blocking the plate rule? They're like, nope, sure can't. Makes me feel better as a little league coach. It does. That I don't quite know all the rules yet. When the big leaguers are like, no idea.
All right, let's take a time out. When we come back, our final segment will feature Eno Sarah, some smart baseball from The Athletic, as we wrap things up and head over to the roundtable. Coming up, broadcasting live from our Bill House studios, we know how, on San Diego's #1 sports station, 97.3 The Fan.
How about this weekend, heading down to Sedano Ford, getting in the car or the truck of your dreams? It made my dreams come true, certainly. It's the end of summer. Back-to-school savings event is here. And again, the common theme, $349, is the number you're going to want to remember. $349 a month for the brand new 2026 Ford F-150 STX, or the 2026 Bronco Sport Big Ben, or the 2026 Ford Explorer Active. All 3 great Ford vehicles, one amazing payment of just $349 a month. Now, that's separate. You don't get all 3 for $349 a month, but still, I mean, if you wanted to buy all 3, they're all just $349 a month. Can't really beat it. Take advantage of 0.7% APR financing plus no payments for 90 days. On select new Ford models. Don't wait. These offers will not last forever. So stop by your local and veteran-owned Sedano Ford in La Mesa. Tell them that Woodsy says hi and that I sent you in there. For more details and more great offers, go to SedanoFord.com. Check out the inventory. Go to SedanoFord.com today. He just, here, I'll show you a little. Just a little.
Please don't.
Just a little bit. What hurts on you?
Nothing at all.
A little bit.
Nothing. Now,
So let's say
whatever you're about to touch is the only thing.
Let's say
It's going to hurt.
Right?
All right, yeah.
Okay.
Pretend your knee hurts.
Pretend your knee
It's going to in a second.
right here.
Oh, that is not pleasant.
Hey, player, this is all yours. This room with this view. This speakeasy with this cocktail. Hey, could you make that too? This spa with this. Ah. And this pool on this roof. This is all for you. The all-new Hamul Casino Resort, now open.
Ben Woods, brought to you by David P. Shapiro, criminal defense attorneys helping good people regain control of their future when charged with a crime since 2010. Visit davidpshapirolaw.com. Paul is trying to get Eno lined up on our SDCCU fan hotline. It is not Big Bang Banking. It is better. I am perusing Eno's starting pitcher rankings. He updates these several times during the season. Number one is like so far and away now number one.
Big Miz.
Big Miz, followed by Tarek Skubal, Chris Sale, Christopher Sanchez, and Cam Schlittler in your top five.
Skubal's up there?
Yep, still up there.
He gives like two runs a game.
You have to go all the way to number 49 before you find the first San Diego Padre at
Wow.
Michael King.
Wow.
And then Casey Mize is at 54.
Okay.
And then Robbie Ray is way down at 89. And Randy Vasquez is 125, which is where the list cuts off. So Walker Buehler did not make the top 125. Now, their five-man rotation should be about 150 starting pitchers around the league. So somewhere in there. I'd argue that Walker Buehler has been outsized effective for
big time.
What the Padres were asking for this season, even if he doesn't make Eno's rankings.
Big time. You can yell at him about his rankings.
I'm not going to yell at him. I think he's probably right. It hasn't been a great season for Michael King.
Yep.
He could move up. I think if he pitches like he did yesterday, he will move up. You know, he top 30 type pitcher in the league would be my guess for Michael King.
I think Skubal's made 3 starts for the Dodgers. I think he's given up 2 earned runs in each and gone 5 to 6 innings. It's basically Michael King.
Yeah.
More punch outs.
I mean, this is a whole season rankings that it can be
not a
flexible,
weekly
but
kind
it's
of.
not like who's hot, who's not. It's he will make slight adjustments, but you don't dismiss what the guys did earlier in the season either. And their careers as well. You know, Skubal's a 2-time defending Cy Young Award winner.
It's true.
Stuff Plus is still very good at 118. Miz is like 128. It's like 10 above Sale and Skubal.
Feels low,
that's
actually,
a
for
lot,
him.
too.
He's really good.
Serious
Where
amount
is he
of
now?
stuff.
Not answering?
Lost him on it.
All right. Well, when we get Eno Saris, we can ask him some of these questions. You heard Eno yesterday talking about something
to Rates and Barrels. Too bad you don't have a reach around to throw to right now, isn't it?
It is too bad.
I bet you. He's panicked. Look at him. We just start repeating the reach around.
Yesterday the Reds.
I'm always prepared though. So if we needed a topic,
nope.
We don't need a topic.
Golf?
No. CJ Abrams. I haven't talked about him being moved to second base and not happy about it, apparently. Quote, not thrilled about the decision of the organization. They didn't trade him at the deadline.
Correct.
I think he's still got 2 years left with the Nationals.
I think they want to build around him, I would guess, but they're over his shortstop play. And this is a tale as old as time. It's crazy to actually have a shortstop come up and stay at shortstop these days, right? Like Bobby Witt Jr., you're a shortstop. You're staying at shortstop. Ellie De La Cruz, every year, they're like, should we move him to the outfield or should we not? I mean, there's, Xander moved to second. Toddy moved to right. Jackson moved to center. We are very used to this. Jackson was not happy. Toddy wasn't. I don't think. No, it was actually Toddy's idea from what I heard at the time. But nobody really gives. Everyone just wanted to blame management on that one. But it's rare. It's so common now too that guys move positions. It's like,
I mean, the easy answer is he a great shortstop?
No.
So try him somewhere else.
Yeah.
But I think the real answer is probably more nuanced. Does this increase his trade value in the offseason if they still try to move him? Or do they truly feel like they've got another shortstop coming up that they want to give a chance to?
What's his name? Seaver King, I think, is the guy coming up behind him. Yeah, Seaver King's a great name. Sorry, buddy. He sounds more like a shortstop than you do. So Seaver's going to be playing short. CJ, welcome to second base. Look, everyone listening, or not everyone, I don't want to put everybody in the same boat here, but I heard it for many, many years. You got to do what is best for the team. Sure. You go to your job today and they're like, hey, guess what? You don't do this job anymore. You do another job. And you're like, well, okay. I mean, you just wear it. It's hard. These guys have played this position their entire life. They trained to play this position. And then all of a sudden it's like, hey, why don't you go play the outfield?
Hey, Woods, I know we hired you to do mornings, but we decided we're going to be better as a unit if you could work from 10 to midnight.
Go to sales. It's completely different. And, he's still going to take ground balls at short, right, just to kind of smooth it over. But he's not happy about it. And I don't blame C.J. Abrams even a little bit. I don't blame him even a little. And there may be an organization that will say, no, we'll play it short. Come on in here, and because you'll take the 35 home runs or whatever and figure it out from there. But yeah, it's not uncommon anymore for guys to move positions. You hate that gets out, right? You can express that privately without it getting out. Maybe they leaked it. You never know. We don't know.
It's interesting that they did it in season as well, as opposed to like approach them at the end of the year and say, hey, we want to really work with you in the offseason on transitioning to shortstop.
They told Xander the day before
spring training. Yeah.
Right. Hey, by the way, this spring training, you're going to be working at second. So and people were mad at Xander for being mad. I totally understood it.
Especially like that kind of money and that kind of contract. Like I remember his first press conference, they asked him like, hey, so, because we had this kid named Fernando that was playing short. And he was like, I'm a shortstop.
They all say. It does happen in other sports. It does. We need you to. They've moved quarterbacks to tight end, and they've moved tight ends to. It's happened. But it's just different, man. In baseball, you're playing 162 games. You want to feel comfortable where you are, and being out of position is not a comfortable feeling.
One of the Aztecs' top receivers this year, Bert Emanuel Jr., started as a quarterback as he was recruited, but he's the fastest player on the team.
They make him a wide receiver.
Decided they got Jaden Denigal now, so they're going to make him a wide receiver. And
he's related, I'm assuming, to Bert Emanuel Sr.
I think so.
The Bert Emanuel.
The Bert Emanuel Sr. Yeah. By the way, Padres shortstop of the future. Distant future, possibly, but into the system. And first 2 games for Elliot Lascelles, their second round draft pick. Looked pretty good. Saw some of the video.
Getting some knocks.
Got 3 hits his first game and another extra base hit in his second game as he's just getting started, obviously. High schooler, drafted out of Canada in the second round back at the All-Star break. But some of these new guys are beginning their minor league careers, or at least working. I think Coleman Borthwick, pitcher. I saw some video of him as well, working in Arizona at the Padres spring training complex. Okay. They're very careful with the pitchers, especially late in the year after they've already gone through their college or high school seasons, depending on where they are, that they don't necessarily want to overwork them the first time. So generally it'll be next spring as they start kind of get going again and ramping up. But we are seeing some of those draft picks getting some work in the Padres system.
Matt, says, let's be real, he's the left fielder of the future. Yeah, I mean, it's like you don't want to be drafted as a shortstop in the Padres organization. It's a bit of the kiss of death, I think. If you drafted me at short, I know what your plan is. You're moving me to the outfield. Let's just get it going now. Robert says Eno's in a ditch somewhere. We sure hope not. If he misses us,
someone's going to have to play shortstop in the future.
Yeah.
It's not going to be Xander forever.
I hope not.
We've been seeing
Quintana's really good too.
Some cracks in Xander's shortstop play lately, which is unfortunate, but also not unexpected.
This kind of stuff that every team deals with, especially when you sign guys to long contracts. Like, anybody that is coming up as a center fielder right now in the Padres system, probably start maybe learning another position. A couple of years ago, any third baseman in the Padres system might want to think about another position, because when you sign Manny to an 11-year contract and he's the third baseman,
I always wonder how that convo is going to go with that guy.
I have an idea of how it's going to go.
I have an idea of how it's going to go as well.
Not great.
It's not great. It's not great at all.
Does anyone have the gumption to actually have that conversation with Manny?
Did I ask him about, like, hey, not now? I think I might
maybe
have.
at spring training.
Like, not now, obviously, but when it comes, they say the corner, you move, third, you go to first. I think he'd be a great first baseman. Does he want to go play first? I have no idea. No, I do. He doesn't. Right
he doesn't
now.
want to.
It's not something he even wants to consider. I think there's also a part of a player that's like, oh, cool, this is the end. So we are rounding the back nine here, and they're starting to move me over to the the same position that like Woods and Paul play. That's where you're going. That's where we want you.
I mean, there have been some amazing first basemen who spent many, many years there and are in the Hall of Fame. So there's nothing wrong with being a good first baseman.
We've needed one desperately to this point, and got Ty France. That's what I'm saying.
But also, I can see it. Like, I can envision a world in which Manny, like, hey man, you lost a couple of ticks on defense. We're gonna slide you over to first. I want you to focus on being the best power hitter you can be still.
And just go slug. And
I can imagine
first.
he's gonna still be able to pick it just fine over there if that move actually happens.
No question. I would like to see it. Not right now. I would like to see what it looks like. I would like to see what he looks like taking ground balls at first base and making picks and everything else. I think it's great. Fun. I wonder if he ever does.
I feel like he'd be very good at picking.
First base is a blast.
He's got great hands on.
Why every player isn't like, can I play first base? I don't get. Like, I think it's so much fun. And
I remember when I was a kid,
involved.
I played first base because they're like, you want to be involved with pretty much every play? I was like, yeah, kind of.
It's the best. Like, it's so fun.
It is, because you're involved all the time.
All the time.
And you don't really have to move that much.
No. Your spry second baseman's got your back. Yep. And if it's two steps to your right, you're like, I'll be at the back. Right. You go get it. It's great.
You're ready to die for it.
It's such a good, fun position.
Even the pitcher has to run over and cover first base. You don't.
All you got to do is catch the ground ball and flip it.
Toss it over to the pitcher, or you just
guy drops the bunt. You're like, I'm going to stay home and let the catcher handle that one.
Pitcher and catcher, you guys get it. No, I love it. I love first base. I think every player should want to play it more. I really do.
I played first base as a kid.
It's a friggin' blast.
First base.
It's a blast. And it is difficult. There's a lot of footwork and things, but Manny's got all that. Like, he can do that in a heartbeat. We're not calling for this, by the way, Manny. We're not calling for you to play first
Except
base.
When you had like a shortstop with a huge arm who loved to throw it down low, and then first base wasn't quite as
No, I love it. I love the pick.
Anymore.
Love the pick. Love it. So we'll probably get Eno on tomorrow. Would be
let's see if we can.
He'll text me in about 10 minutes and go, "Hey, oh my God, I'm so sorry, you guys still on?" And I'll say, "No, we're off early on Thursdays."
We'll guilt him. We'll guilt him into coming on tomorrow,
which is great because tomorrow is
we
perfect.
got no game.
We got a casual show. We will have a management report brought to you by SDCCU. It's not Big Bank Banking. It is better. And we'll finish with a topic wheel spin.
Ooh, I like this one. Which job taught you the most in life?
This one.
Radio host.
Really?
By far.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Not even close.
I mean, you have way more jobs to choose from.
This is it.
But for me, you learn about human nature.
I couldn't have done this, though, without my sales jobs. I couldn't have done this.
Really?
Yeah. The art of BSing and talking and filling time. Yeah, no question.
It's the hardest part for me because I didn't have the BSing of a sales job ever to do in the past.
That's why you have the Reacharound.
Right.
That's why it's exactly what the Reacharound was created for.
Paulie, what about you?
Which job has taught me the most in life? I mean, I've had this job for most of my adult life.
You reference your job at the pizza place.
I was going to think about that. I was probably going to try to use that to try to sell it. I mean, I became like a shift manager. I learned about like counting money, closing up a shop, stuff like that. Which at 19, when you're in college, like that was some responsibility.
It's a huge deal.
So I learned like you kind of mature a little bit when you're 19 and working 35 to 45 hours a week while a full-time student. Like, yeah, I matured a lot and grew a lot during those like 3 years.
That's it. Look at that.
Yeah. All right. So Eno's a no-show today.
I'll be in shorts, by the way, for the round table, which was a miscalculation on my part. I'm in shorts.
I wanted to wear shorts, but I knew we had a round table.
It's going to be me, Ello, and Braden in shorts. So tune in for that.
We'll dock Eno in Kangaroo Court and try to set him up for tomorrow for Paul Reindl. Paulie, we'll see you tomorrow at 6. Woods and I heading over to the sound space for our Epic Wings Roundtable coming up next year on 97.3 The Fan.